Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipe stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life, stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, but Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Tuesday, my friends. I know we're usually not live on Tuesday, but it's a very busy week here. And we just returned from World Flight, so I figured we would go live once I had a little bit of rest and got my clock back on schedule. Captain Grease, good to see you. Dan Scott, welcome back. Gigliotis, good to see you. Chris W, welcome. Flight Hungry, good to see you. Karel Pilot, welcome. Calvin, good to see you. Dom, good to see you. SF Aviation, welcome. Tired Shebus, good to see you. Boeing 787, welcome back. Ryan, good to see you. Kango, good to see you. Simon, welcome back. Star, good to see you, man. Lots of money raised. Yes, over $16,000 raised in 1 week for our World Flight team. Another huge congratulations to Mav and the entire team. It was a great event. I had a ton of fun. Once again, it was absolutely awesome. Good men, good to see you. Yuckfu, good to see you. Leonard, welcome back. SF Aviation, good to see you. Kemmel, welcome back. Gary P, good to see you. Yuckfu, good to see you. Tenured Mobile, welcome back. Troa, good to see you. Maximilian, welcome. College Dude, good to see you. Aviations, welcome. Steven, good to see you. Otis, welcome back. Yavuz, good to see you. Nader, good to see you. Vijayendra, hopefully I didn't screw that up too bad. Good to see you, my friend. Apex, welcome back. IYR, good to see you. Ken, welcome back, my friend. Starstep, good to see you. Mofo, good to see you. Mitchell, good to see you. Squiddy, good to see you. Welcome back. Maximilian, 48 months, 4 years, getting the Platinum Badge. Huge no floaties to you, Maximilian. 4 years as a business class member. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you. Welcome back, friends. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be back in my sim, my setup. It feels good. I'm excited to get this flight underway. We finally have the Fenix SHARKLETS. Finally. Very happy for that. Hopefully everybody's been enjoying the aircraft since the release. I think this week we're going to stick with Airbus. I think we're going to do some 319, 320, 321 ops this week. So we'll go through the whole family, if you will, the Fenix family. College Dude celebrating 21 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. So looking forward to that 2-year badge. You're close, man. 3 more months. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dan, thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it was an incredible day. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, Schler, we're live today. This week's going to be a little bit different. Live today on Tuesday. I just wasn't feeling up to streaming yesterday. I was still way too tired on our usual Monday. So we're live today. We're live on Thursday for our regular schedule. So we've got the Thursday afternoon and the Thursday evening stream. Friday, I'm traveling to Montreal to stream from the Thrustmaster headquarters. So Friday, we'll be live on the official Twitch Thrustmaster channel. I'm spending the night in Montreal. Thrustmaster has put me up in a hotel. My fiance is coming with me, so we're going to spend the night in Montreal. I have a birthday dinner on Saturday. Sorry, birthday lunch, brunch, dinner thing. I don't even know. All I know is I have to be there at 2 o'clock. So, I have a birthday on Saturday so there is no stream on Saturday, and then we're going to be live Sunday and Monday once again. So that is the reason this week's kind of a little bit odd, but anyways, doing my best. That's why I wanted to stream today, so that we could at least cover in Saturday stream, which we're going to be missing. So this week, again, a little bit different. Live today on Tuesday, live on Thursday, regular schedule, live Friday on the Thrustmaster official Twitch channel. No stream Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, we will be back. So, welcome aboard, everybody. Thank you very much again for tuning in. You can see that the aircraft is refueling here. They also are boarding. They might be done the boarding process. We're also refueling. Then we're going to get the cargo on board, and we are en route to Tampa Bay today. Very excited for today's flights. Should be a lot of fun. Are you going to be playing 2024 as soon as it comes out? Yes. Yeah, Microsoft reached out. They will be giving me a Steam key on release day. Unfortunately, pardon me. Unfortunately, there is no like early access because of a day one patch that is happening to the simulator. So unfortunately, I won't be able to stream it early for you guys, but I will be streaming it day one. I'm sure we will go live. Yes. Maybe start up our career mode or something like that. Ben's 12 months. Appreciate you, man. 1 year as a first-class member. Says, welcome back, Cap. Hope you had a great time. I did, man. It was fantastic. I love California. I love raising money and hanging out with a bunch of great people for a great cause. So, again, we raised over $16,000, which is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible again this year. Had a ton of fun. Hanging out with everybody, so it was absolutely awesome. Yes, because I know some people waiting for a bit bugs to be fixed in the first update to come out. Well, we'll jump into it, man. We'll see what it's like. So, I'll be getting 2024 on CD keys, as I always do with other games. There you go. Can't wait for 2024. Should be fun, man. Day one patches. Remember when games had to be finished before released? When there was no internet? Yeah, exactly. Times have changed, man. The times have changed. Did Mopar come back to Earth yet? It's a good question, man. I don't know. I don't know if all the edibles have flown through them yet. Captain McGee, 1 month is crazy. Only one more week. It's wild, man. Absolutely wild. Huge no floaties to you guys, man. Thank you very much. We got Mr. Skyflyer celebrating 32 months as well. Thank you very much for your support, Skyflyer. 4 more months to your 3-year badge. Incredible, man. Thank you for your support, dude. Hello from friends. El Bapino. Good to see you, man. Matthew, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. I think we need to reset the schedule. Not the schedule, sorry, the leaderboard, because that is from last month. I'm going to reset that leaderboard. There we go. I meant to do that before stream. My bad. Are you on multiplayer? We're on VATSIM, so kind of multiplayer, but not like Microsoft multiplayer. If I buy the 777 today, it carries over on Xbox, right? It should be. Yep, correct. GMC coming in with the 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, GMC. Thank you very much for the continued support of the channel, my man. All the support throughout World Flight as well. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support. Truly do appreciate that. That is incredibly kind, man. Huge no floaties to Mr. GMC. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate you. As it stands right now, there is no ATC online. We've got Cleveland Center and Jack Center, so we may get Jacksonville on the way back. On the way into Tampa. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be in his airspace. I guess we'll find out. Rob, good to see you, man. Welcome back. We got Mr. Major Mark. Good to see you, man. Hope your travel was back. You still using Real Turb? Yes, absolutely. Love that app, man. Absolutely. Karl Pilot, good to see you, man. Welcome back as well, dude. Hope all is well. Guys, remember, if you did get a gifted membership from Mr. GMC, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. I think I missed Talon as well. Talon Greece. Thank you very much for your first class subscription as well, man. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. And thank you very much for the support. Incredibly kind. All right, friends, let's do it. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Has anybody else been having issues with GSX and loading this aircraft properly? I tried to update. I updated GSX yesterday. But I'm still having issues with the baggage handlers and stuff don't seem to be coming up. I think that that's one over there making his way here, but usually there's one here that also loads. I don't know. If anybody else has been having issues, do let me know. But like I said, yesterday, kind of just messing around with the sim and updating everything and making sure everything was working properly, I've noticed that there's a few little bugs with the GSX and Fenix integration. So I think what we're going to end up doing is we're just going to come down here and we're just going to reset all, and then we're going to give us a second. I have to go to my flights. I'm going to re-import everything, mass and balance, load aircraft. We're just going to go instant because obviously it's not working. And there we go. There's our aircraft loaded. So we'll have to see. I don't know if it's a Fenix update or I don't know if it's a GSX update. It's probably a GSX update or something like that, but something weird's been going on. GSX has been hit or miss for me over the past week. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It seems to be working fine, except that issue where it doesn't seem to be loading anything. So, weird. All right, first things first, overhead, we've got the battery switches on. We've got the external power on. Our gears are aligned, so we'll continue our flows down here. We'll get the caps on. We'll get the ground supply on as well. That looks good. We'll get our ground control to the on position. Beautiful. Nav and logo lights are on. EP master start switch can go on as well. We'll no smoking to the auto positions. We'll arm our emergency exits, and we'll bump the cargo heat to the aft position. Beautiful. Everything looks good there. Everything should be imported, pardon me, in here as well, so we should be good to go. So we'll come down here. We'll go to our FMG tab. Beautiful. We'll go to our init page, and we'll start plugging in some numbers. So init request, we'll go ahead and grab that, give that a second to run through all of its fun stuff. Call sign today, Delta 1099 for our first flight, so we'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. Initial cost index will be 5, and we're going for a cruise level today of 360. 36,000 feet, so we'll bug that up into there. Beautiful. If we go to our init B page, we can start plugging in some numbers, so we can send all of this down to the McDo. Beautiful. So it's now going to grab all of that information and throw that in there, which is great. Good. 69.7 on the zero fuel weight, 6.9 on the fuel as well. I see a theme here, chat. Good. We can go back to our init A page, just confirm everything's done there. Everything is done there. Beautiful. Go to our flight plan page, Atlanta departures. Let's go and take a look-see at the weather here in Atlanta. Winds are 080 at 6 knots. I'm going to expect 9 left for departure then. So that's what we'll plan. 9 left. We're going to be on the Bang 3 departure with the Luck transition, and we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Going to go to Tampa. We're going to go to arrivals. It's about an hour flight, chat, so we can set up our arrival now. There's no issues with that. Tampa, weather. Winds are 030 at 5. Which means that I'm going to expect 1 left for our arrival today. So we're going to go ILS 1 left. We're going to be on the Matty 5 arrival. Wait, are you trying to load? Here's the cargo that we were waiting for, chat. I guess they've decided to arrive. The Matty 5, we need the Honid transition. Honid. I don't see it there. I see a Corey, Bad, and D-Fun. I don't see any of those, so that's fine. And our approach via, I'm going to go no via. We don't want Pi, and we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Cool. That looks good to me. Everything's plugged in there properly. Wonderful. Let's go to our performance tab. Let's jump back over to the electronic flight bag. Let's go to departure performance. We're going to grab some numbers. We are departing 9 left. Surface conditions are dry. Do a flaps 1 departure today. No toga. Anti-ice is off. Packs will be on. We'll sync the load sheet. We'll sync the live weather, and we'll go and calculate our V-speeds. Beautiful. 62, 63, 65, 1/up, 0.7, 52 degrees on the flex. Let's go ahead and send that all down to the McDo. Beautiful. Everything is plugged in there. I'm happy with that. I'm just going to go to GSX, and I'm just going to restart you because you're being silly, and we don't need any of those ground handlers. I guess they showed up. Maybe it's just I'm not being patient enough. I don't know. Master, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Flight Hungry. Good to see you, man, for 4 months. Since it's 2 months, I will be half a year. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. No pie. Evening Cap, where the hell is Mopar? Hope you had a great trip. I had a great trip, man. Mopar's probably back at work today. Probably back at work after his edible fest down in California this week. Oh, man, guy cracks me up, dude. Ton of fun, man. Ton of fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it we had a great time as well, man. It was a ton of fun. All right, I didn't get an auto ATC, so I'm just going to keep my squawk as 2000. I'm going to turn it on in reporting. Good. Let's go ahead and read some messages. We've got some AlexSiu, AOC, and what I'm going to do is we're going to go and spool up the APU while we're doing all this. Beautiful. We'll go to the AOC menu. We will go to the received messages, and we should have our preliminary load sheet. Good, accept it. We've got our secondary, accept it, good, and then our finalized load sheet here. 212 passengers plus 3. We'll accept that as well. Beautiful. Cool. Everything is done in there. I'm happy with that. And now we're just waiting for the APU to spool up, friends, and then we'll be good to push and start. En route to Tampa Bay. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the $5 donation. If you're in chat and you would like me to pronounce your name, please just spell it out in English for me. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. We'll almost have to call you anonymous. Huge no floaties to you, mate. Did that flight 3 days ago and the same plane and livery on Microsoft. Be careful in Tampa. Winds are blowing. Actually, the winds right now are pretty calm in Tampa. They were showing 030 at 5 knots. I mean, it's as calm as I think I've seen Tampa. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Things may change, right? Things may change by the time we're down there. Okay, APU should be on and available, which it is. We'll go APU bleed. External power can get disconnected. Go ahead and get our fuel pumps on. We'll go ahead and get our seatbelt signs on, and we'll get our beacon light on, which should toggle GSX, if I did things correctly. That should toggle GSX. But what I can do is I can come down here, and I'm going to go to my ground services, and I'm going to go ahead and GPU's already removed. Okay, everything's already removed. Good. I guess we're looking good there, chat. Bump this back over to here. Good. Now, I don't see... Oh, maybe. Maybe he's in the terminal. So we'll have to wait and see if we see him. A330 ops next week in 2024. We'll have to wait and see, man. I don't want to... You know me by now. I would assume you're here quite often. I don't like to commit to anything that I just don't know. I don't know... I don't know anything about the aircraft. I don't know if it's actually releasing next week. I don't know if they're going to require a patch. Who knows, man? So I don't want to tell you that I'm flying an airplane. I think for next week, the best thing that we're going to be doing is probably doing our career mode. I think that's going to be the... I think that's our best bet. That's probably what we're going to be doing next week. Right, gear pin is in. Good. Everything's looking good. I think you meant the default. Yeah, well, it's not default. It's an any builds A330, right? So there might be updates, there might be patches, there may be things that need to be done, right? Is this new as well, adding like all these little bug reflections? I noticed this the other yesterday when I loaded in. You see all the bugs and stuff on the window? It's not as clean anymore. Is this ImagineSim Atlanta? I have a problem with the mesh. It puts a bunch of hills and literal canyons on taxiway. 26 left. Brady, make sure, go to your content manager. There's a default Atlanta that comes with the simulator. If you're having issues, my guess is that you did not uninstall the default scenery that comes with the sim. And then once you remove that, you should be good, man. What happened to Mopar, dude? Good to see you, my friend. This is one of the best sim pilots in the world. Well, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Mr. Mopar, dude, is back at work in Chicago, man. Back to work. I wish they added some ramp clutter for Atlanta. Yeah, that would be nice. I do agree. I find some airports they add too much ramp clutter, while other airports there's clearly not enough. You know what I mean? It's not doing a pushback raise, is it? I hate how when this updates, you have to you literally have to go through everything again. Do you think we'll have to rebind all of our controls for 2024? Most likely, yes. As much as that sucks, yes, most likely. All right, we're going tail right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Beautiful. Let's go upstairs. Just confirm everything is good. Everything is set. Beautiful. Park brakes can get released.
Commencing push.
Good.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Beautiful. We'll go ahead and start our block time down here as we're starting our pushback. And we'll go engine mode selector to the start position. We'll get those sim sounds up. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Let's get it. Is this ImagineSim Atlanta good? It's acceptable. It's slightly better than the default. Slightly better than the default. I wouldn't say it's good, no. Is it worth the price? Probably not. No. How will add-on linker work with 2024 if everything is set up for 2020? There'll probably be an update for add-on linker. I would assume that would also, because the file structure is the exact same in 2024, I don't think it's going to be too big of an update, but there probably will be some type of update or something like that. Take a picture of all your assigned key bindings to make sure setting up a breeze. Yep, you could do that as well, for sure. Yep. Is the Tampa scenery good? Tampa is fantastic, done by our good friend, Mr. Vertical Sim. Yep, fantastic scenery. Does GSX provide cabin announcements now? I noted one of my add-ons is throwing announcements on top of the Fenix announcements. There's one boarding and meal service. I have no clue, Mr. Holder. I don't know if GSX updated that. I don't know. I haven't flown my sim in almost 2 weeks, so I'm not quite sure if that's what it, if there's been an update for it or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Did you see BM World and AM Sim release Dulles?
Unlocking gear.
Yeah. I don't know why. We've already got Flight Beam Dulles, and I'm sorry, but AM Sim and BM World is not gonna outdo Flight Beam. Flight Beam is fantastic, beautiful looking, really good on performance. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why these guys are making the same airports over, and like it's not like Dulles has just come out. Flight Beam Dulles has been available for well over a year or two now. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Need more CPU power to run 2024 with all these add-ons. I don't know, Sea-Dog. You know, my experience with the Tech Alpha was incredible. I was having great performance. I don't know what it's going to be like on full release, but you know, they've completely recoded the simulator, whereas this simulator uses like your one or two best cores. The new simulator, it's dispersed quite evenly. So I don't know if, like, you know, obviously a better CPU is going to obviously provide better performance, but I don't think it's necessarily needed. The optimization done to the new simulator should help with some of the performance issues, but yeah. Wish I could add more business jets like Gulfstreams and Globals. I'm sure you're going to get them, man. I'm sure you're going to get some of that. Alrighty, friends, flaps one set. Still weird looking out there and seeing a big old sharklet. They did a good job on them too. They're actually very well modeled. Yeti, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Alright, flaps one are set. APU's coming off. APU bleed is coming off. We need some trim values. Up 0.7. Put this to flight controls. That'll help me a little bit more. There we go. Up 0.7. Beautiful. Flaps one are set. Good. Everything else is set up there. We'll make sure that our predictive wind shear system is on in auto. Good. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. TCAS is on, squawking 2000. Auto brakes over to max. RTO and ground spoilers are armed. Beautiful. I think we're good to go here, friends. Get that park brake off. Looks like your flight plan may have disappeared in VATSIM. My flight plan disappeared in VATSIM? Why, you don't see it? I could refile it. I think I filed it maybe a little bit early. Maybe that's why. God, I hate being away from my computer for over a week. Like, everything logs me out. I have to, like, log back in everything. There we go. I've refiled now. Ah, there's auto ATC. Nice. 2055. Yeah, I guess it didn't plug it in earlier. 2055. That's the squawk that I was given by auto ATC. That would probably make sense why I didn't get an auto ATC call at the beginning. On the Bang 3 departure today, top altitude is 10,000 feet, so we're going to set 10,000 feet into there. Everything else is dashed out and blanked out, so we're looking good. 10,000 is set. Beautiful. Park brakes off. Let's go ahead and lurch ourselves forward here, friends. Takeoff config test. Checked and normal. Now we're just waiting for the cabin crew to start their stuff. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and taxi ourselves over to 9 left. Thanks, Generation Blow. Appreciate you, man. Heavy Equation. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Got the Fenix recently. Noticed that the APU still says available after turning it off. Is that realistic? Yes. The APU, until it actually fully spools down, you'll get the APU available, and you see it just went away because the APU finally turned itself completely off. So I think it has to be like the N percentage has to be like at 0 or something like that. Anyone else not seeing other planes on the ground in Atlanta? I'm logged in and I got nothing. What happened? Is your model matching working well? Not quite sure. Hey Cap, nice to see you back. Thoughts on FS Labs bringing their A321 to Microsoft? It should have been an A321 Neo, Will. I think they would have done a lot better with that. I don't know. Kind of a weird decision. Like, I get that they make good products, but like, everybody that wants a 321 already owns the Fenix because it's also a fantastic product. I don't know. Just a little bit too late, maybe? I don't know. It just seems a little bit weird. I would have focused on doing a Neo. If they've already taken 5 years to develop this aircraft, what's spending an extra couple months and just rendering a Neo? You know what I mean? I don't know. Just kind of a weird instance. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna. Maybe they're only planning to release it for 2024. I don't know. But yeah. Hey Cap, what do you recommend me to do as a flight streamer to gain more popularity, subscribers, views, etc.? Maybe plugins or destinations I fly. Any tips would be appreciated. Man, I always say this, dude. It's, you know, I don't want to deter people from streaming and stuff like that, but honestly, man, streaming nowadays is so difficult, dude. The competition in the streaming world is absolutely insane. The amount of people that are streaming now, basically anybody that has a webcam and a decent computer is streaming. It makes it difficult to make a name for yourself and a brand for yourself. I would just say stick to what you love doing, man. If you're passionate about something and you can show people that you're passionate about it, that's probably the easiest way of doing it, man, to be honest with you. It's but again, it's very difficult nowadays, man. It's not you know, people ask me for like advice and stuff like that. Listen, when I started streaming, man, nobody was streaming. Like, there was a handful of flight sim content creators, literally a handful of people that were streaming. Nowadays, like I said, man, it's everybody with a webcam and a decent computer is streaming. I really don't know. I wouldn't be the right person to ask, to be honest with you, man. Like I said, when I was streaming, dude, it was a handful of people. So anybody else that started streaming flight sim, it felt like it was like a welcome addition because there was just so many people that were weren't streaming. You know what I mean? Greetings from Bangladesh. New subscriber. Watched the early videos and loving it. You're a great pilot. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the kind words. Hoping Fenix do a Neo now that the Sharklets are here. I would love to see a Neo. Yeah, absolutely love to see a Neo. Flight Force, 15 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is this a different scenery? This is Flight... sorry, this is Imagine Sim Atlanta. Imagine Sim Atlanta.
Traffic.
Where are you trafficking? He's on the runway and he's taking off. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1099, lining up 9 left, Atlanta. Alright, pulling onto the runway. Landing lights on, strobe lights on, wing lights on, nose light to take off, turn-offs are on. Good. Better yet, you're one of the only people who started on YouTube. Correct, yes. And again, that adds a lot to the experience as well, right? Everybody was streaming on Twitch. I was one of the only full-time content guys that was doing the whole YouTube over Twitch. So yes, that helped tremendously as well, man. You are correct. Did I say United? I thought I said Delta. I might have said United. Found out AnyBuilds Luton was definitely will definitely work in 2024. We got to check out AnyBuilds Innsbruck. Has anybody purchased that yet and taken a look at Innsbruck? At some point this week, we will be flying into the new Innsbruck. We'll take a look at it. Maybe we'll do some 319 ops or something like that. So, I left Twitch when I realized my boobs were never big enough. Yes, you have to have a hot tub to be on Twitch as well. Gotta remember that one. Hot tub. What airline is that? Oh, Frontier. Nice. All right, there's our lineup. We're looking good. Tested positive, nasty this time. Man, a couple of the guys at World Flight picked up something. Don't know what it is. We didn't have any like COVID tests or anything like that, so we didn't really know what it was. But a couple of the guys had to basically back out of the event. Kevin 47, which you see here in chat all the time, and Mr. Flyboy as well. Both of them had to. Both of them basically backed out from the event. So, yeah. Do you still don't have the CST tiller? I could have a CST tiller if I wanted one. I just don't have one. No. Flew 319 today for the first time. The thing was a menace to break for arrival. Oh yeah, she's a big boy. She's a big boy. Alan, thank you very much for your first class subscription. Welcome aboard, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Truly do appreciate that. And we've got Reggie, 25 months. Is good afternoon, Reg. Good to see you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for your support as well. 25 months. Thank you, man. One nice thing about your streams is that your styles remain the same. Some streamers will change based on audience, usually for the worse. Yeah, I just want to be myself, man. I've always said it. If you do want to stream and you want, we were just waiting for that departure, Chad. I know you guys are wondering why I'm sitting on the runway, waiting for that departure. I saw him over on the left side, so waiting for him. Your add-on on airport lags. I use FSLTL. Could be your computer, man. There's a lot of possibilities. You know what I mean? Be doing RJ Ops Swiss course air paint. Ooh, nice. That's pretty cool. All right, I don't know. I'm assuming he's turning out to the left. He is. Cool. All right, we should be good. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1099 departing runway 9 left, Atlanta. All right, friends. Joystick cam's coming on. Sounds are going up. Y'all ready to do this? Let's rock and roll. Throttle's up to about 40%. Looking good. Jody, thank you for 27 months. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Joystick, not a yoke. And chrono comes on. Let's go flying. Manflex 52 SRS runway auto thrust. Bleu. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. Man, it feels so weird to be back in my home sim after flying that for a week. Nothing like being back home, chat. 100 knots for neutral. V1. Rotate. Pause rate. Gear up. Ooh, a little windy. A little bit of turbulence there. Throttles to climb. Beauty. All right, runway turn-offs can come off, nose lights can come off, wing lights can come off. Disarm the ground spoilers. We'll bring that nose down slightly. Gain some speed. Window sounds down just a little bit. Decap, will GSX be compatible with 2024 as I'm thinking of buying but not sure if it'll be worth it? I'm sure it will be, yes. There will be an update that will make it compatible with 2024. I don't know if it's going to be set right away, but yeah. Decap, what brake sensitivity do you use for the Airbus? I have a tough time keeping straight when I apply the brakes. I use reactivity 5%, Calvin. On my actual like brake pedals, reactivity is set to 5%. Alright, we got the Frontier behind us. Good separation and spacing, should be great. Coming up on 220 knots, we'll go flaps clean. Deli, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, bud. Alrighty, and we'll gauge autopilot here, rolling out of this turn. Alrighty, there we go. Through 5,000 feet. Speed looks good. 250. On the climb. Straight up from here. Autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Good. Let's get our cruise altitude set. 36,000 feet. Flight level 360. Alrighty, 360 is in. Good. I hear you've been busy lately. Dude, it's been wild, man. It's been a very busy, and it's about to get even busier, to be honest with you. We've got the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. What is that, next week, chat? The 19th. When's the 19th? Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. 1 week away. So, I'm assuming we're going to have a nice big release party. Yeah, it's literally 1 week today, which is wild. So I'm sure we're going to have a nice big release party next Tuesday, and next week is just going to be, oh boy, she's going to be a big one. Going to be a big one. Hope they work a way to use VATSIM in career mode. I'm looking to fly more airline type flights and don't want to use the in-game ETC. I would agree with you. Yeah, I agree. Gap, this is Jim Lambus. Been watching since 2020. You made chief pilot yet? I wish, Jim. Huge no floaties to you, man. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you, man. New PC soon? Yep, just waiting for the new components to come out, man. We've got the new Ryzen chip, the 9800X3D. That's the one that I've been eyeing down. Most likely going to wait for NVIDIA to release the 5000 series. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe my hand will be forced with the new simulator. I don't know how the new sim is going to run on my current PC. So it's one of those we'll have to wait and see. I don't think building a computer for the new sim is a smart idea. I think it's good to kind of let the new simulator come out, see how your current computer runs, and then make your decisions based off of that. It's usually what I like to do. I don't like to build something before the release of something because you just don't know, right? They have taken the ideal 64 gig of RAM back down to 32. I mean, it's, again, 64 gigs of RAM is absolute absurdity, in my opinion. I know that we're slowly getting there where games and simulators and other things start to use that much data, but I just think that that's absurd. 64 gigs of RAM. I'm a full-time content creator. My PC is running an insane amount of products between multiple browser tabs open, stuff like that. It's absolutely insanity. I'm using just over 16 gigs of RAM. So to have 64 gigs, I think that's bananas, dude. I think 32 gig DDR5 at like 6,000 megahertz, 6,500 megahertz or something like that. You know, pretty sure that's going to be the way to go. I'm going to have to adjust some of my wing views here, chat. Just because we got the winglets now. SHARKLETS, sorry. I have to adjust some of these views. Yep, can't see that one. That. There we go. You see it from this view? Yeah, that view's good. We have to bring that up just a little bit. And that view's good, cool. Alright, cool. Just hope it gets better optimized. Oh, it definitely will be. Yeah, what motherboard are you going to choose? I usually go with the Asus boards. The Asus ROG, the Rogue Strix boards. It's usually the ones that I go with. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, man. I may end up doing some type of like bundle where, you buy your CPU, motherboard, and RAM, and it comes as a bundle. You don't really have as much choice when you do that, but you definitely saves you some extra money. So, you kept use photogrammetry? Yes. Yeah. Am I going to auction off my old PC? No, probably not. I don't know what I'll do with it, to be honest with you, man. I'll either sell it to recoup some cash, because I'm sure the next computer is going to cost me $5,000-$6,000, somewhere on there. Between $4,000 and $6,000 is the budget that I'm setting aside for it. So I'm sure it's going to be somewhere on there. If I can keep it under $5,000, that would be perfect. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know what we'll do with the old one. Got a good deal on the 7800 XRD, so I jumped on that. I can only pretend I could afford a 5000 series. Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully they're not going to be too crazy priced when they released. What Microsoft edition are you getting? I think they're giving me the Aviator edition, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. They sent me an email while I was away in California and said, hey, thank you for your participation at the preview event in Arizona. We were wondering if you would like a review copy or a press copy of the simulator. And if you do, which platform do you want it on? Microsoft Store or Steam? So I just emailed them back. I said I'd love it on Steam if possible. Cap, do you change any settings for the 380 like the reversers and the thrust? That is a good question. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yavuz, thanks so much, man, for the €2. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. Glad to be back home, man. Feels good to be back in my own sim, that's for sure. 900 XD came out on the 7th. Yes. Yeah. And it's actually priced really well. I was quite happy with the price of it. I think it's less than 500 Canadian, which is insane. So, thoughts on the FS Labs 321? You want my honest opinion, Lilo? I know that they make great products, but I feel it's just a little bit too late right now. I mean, you've got Fenix now with the whole family, 319, 320, 321, Sharklets, winglets, everything that you could want out of the Airbus series. It's here now. I don't know. It just seems like an odd decision. It just seems like a very odd decision to release now, especially with 2024 coming out in a week. I don't know. Just weird. Just overall weird. But yeah, I don't know, man. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I know that they make fantastic products, but we've got a fantastic Airbus series here right now. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if it'll be as receptive as they think it will be, to be honest with you. Is this a thank you Easter egg to WorldFlyte? Just more everything. I just love this livery, man. I think it's fantastic. Yeah. Why a CEO? Yeah, well, that's exactly what somebody was asking me earlier, and I said it would have made a lot more sense if they decided to do the Neo. Don't you think? I think that would have been a lot more popular. Stretch time, chat. I have screenshots of real-world M&G Airlines flight from Istanbul to Luton that happened in 2022. Cool. Money grab in the last few days of the plane might not work until... Well, they haven't released it, Jer, and I don't think they are releasing it. It's somebody found like a placeholder on their website or something and then kind of forced their hand to be like, oh, yeah, okay, by the way, we're developing. So, I don't know. Well, that's pretty normal, Jordan. It was only given to those who sell their products on the marketplace. Fenix uses external apps for their flight model and systems on the Fenix. So it makes sense that they didn't get access, because the only ones that get access are ones that sell and develop on the marketplace. Welcome back, Hope you enjoyed WorldFlyte this year. I did, Aviation. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. So, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're hunting 250 likes today. We are doing a round trip. So we're going from Atlanta to Tampa, and then we're going back to Atlanta. Usually this flight is done in a 757, but I figured the A321 is virtually kind of like a 757, so... When did Imagine Sim release Atlanta for Microsoft? Oh, it's been out for a while now, man. I'd say at least 6 to 8 months ago, probably. Somewhere around that ballpark. How many of you guys were watching WorldFlyte this year? I know that it was a little bit odd, the times. We did our best to kind of keep like the same schedule, but I know, you know, West Coast and yeah. More importantly, how many of you won any prizes during WorldFlyte? If you were 34 months, as in 7 days, the Microsoft servers will struggle. Yep. That first day install, it's going to be taking people 9 hours to install the sim. You already know it's going to happen. I watched more than I thought I would. Awesome. Hey, Cap, what are your thoughts on the AnyBuilds tier system for products in 2024? I think it looks good, Troa. I think they're giving everybody options, which I think is great, right? You know, if you don't want to spend the money and upgrade scenery and stuff like that, it's looking like you don't really have to. There may be some, you know, disadvantages. The scenery may not look exactly the way that it does or take advantage of some of the new tech that's coming with 2024, but overall. Jordan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Surprised we haven't gotten to fly Tampa vertical sim. I seen Flight Beam in Atlanta yet. The kind of seems like one major airport in the US we don't have. Maybe Miami. We've got Miami. We have a couple Miamis, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Atlanta. I don't know what it is about DFW. I don't know. I flew along with a bunch of world flights as Speedbird 322, and I won a cup and an Indy build scenery. Hey, nice, Dugal. Very cool, man. Guess I don't have to ask your opinion about the FS Labs A321. I just feel it's a little too late, man. You know, everybody that owns an A321 already has it with the Fenix. I don't think there's anybody that said, oh, I'm not going to buy the Fenix. I'm going to wait for FS Labs to release. So I don't know. I just feel like they kind of missed the opportunity. Now, that being said, maybe they're only releasing it for 2024 and maybe they're going to, I don't know. I don't know, man. I won, but for some reason they couldn't see me in chat. They re-rolled. Well, that sucks. Any builds TriStar was something I did not expect to happen. You did, GMC. Yep, correct. Yep. Big S, what's up, Ed? Good to see you, dude. What other planes do FS Labs make? It's nice to have a new high-quality dev, at least. All Airbus series will. I think they also made a Concorde for P3D. I think they have a Concorde, 319, 320, 321, and a 330, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, they could do the 330. I mean, we've got the Indy builds 330 shipping with the simulator, so very curious to see how that aircraft is going to be. Very curious. No Aerosoft. No Aerosoft. Oh, man. Has there been any, like, have they released any statement or anything over there at Aerosoft while I was away? Ray, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Yes, a very cool livery. Very, very, very cool livery. Can't wait for the Beluga to do some YMX ops. We need some YMX scenery. Now they're screwing over folks that have pre-ordered the collector's edition. Yeah, aren't they like shipping it late or something like that now? I don't know how you fumble so hard, dude. How does a company that is basically funded by the German government fumble so hard? I know that governments fumble, but my God, dude. What a fall from, I wouldn't necessarily say a fall from grace, because I don't think Aerosoft really was ever that, you know, that good of products. I think they made mediocre products for, like, you know, the average or semi-average flight sim enthusiast. I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't know. YMX is such a missed airport. It is. Yeah, there's so much cargo that runs through it as well. You'd think somebody would come up with something. One of the Canadian devs or something like that. I would agree, Flederer. It's just crazy that people pre-ordered the Aviators edition and now they're saying that it's delayed. It's like, how do you allow that to happen? I don't know. Hidden Nuggets with a thank you. Livery are all Delta Airport customer service agent employees' names. Year 2019 are engraved in the thank you. Very cool. Yeah. What are my opinions on the president? We're not going to go there, man. We're not going to go there, dude. We're not going to divide chat with politics and all that nonsense. It's, yeah, no point in that. Airsoft should stick with bus simulator. Yes. CRJs were the first products ever bought from Airsoft, and I feel it was good, but they never updated it. Correct. That aircraft is, I think we're over 2 years now. We're approaching 2 years without an update, which is absurd if you think about it. Think about how much this sim has changed in the last 2 years and the products that have come out for the simulator in the last 2 years. And then think that they haven't updated theirs. It's you know, we've gone over it. We've explained everything. It's not necessarily Aerosoft. Again, Aerosoft is just the publisher of the CRJ. It's not actually made by them. So, yeah. They made a janky truck sim too, did they? Never knew about that. All right, what are we doing here? Coming up through 30,000 feet. Why do we have a discontinuity? That's not good, chat. Who was the first officer on this flight? I'm going to clear that discontinuity out there and just go like that. Good. Can't blame Mopar. He's not here flying with me. And we can't blame... Well, we can blame Dan. Yeah, we can just blame Dan. Do you guys have every world update in the sim installed? I do. Yep. Jacob, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. The sim was revolutionary. It was. I do agree with you. I think it still is. What the sim is able to do compared to some of the other sims. I did see that X-Plane actually doing some good things for once. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. X-Plane actually hiring Mr. X, or short final design, to work on some of their sceneries. That's probably the smartest thing I've seen out of the X-Plane group in quite a long time. Probably years since I've seen X-Plane do something right. So for all of you X-Plane users out there, great news. You've got short final design, or aka Mr. X, working. So how large is my community folder? Terabytes. At this point, terabytes. Yeah. No interest in the new Avros? Nope. Not my style of plane, man. Just not for me, dude. I flew the shit out of those in my X-Plane days, and I kind of just, yeah. Mr. X has been around forever and does great work. Yeah, it's crazy because he's like 20-something years old, Dugal. It's wild, man. He started doing like all of his free sceneries and stuff when he was like 16, 17. I remember, dude. I mean, he was Mr. X Boston, LAX, all those freeware sceneries that he put out when he was... you know, just coming into the market. Incredible. Yeah, so really, really good thing for the X-Plane crowd. And like I said, one of the only smart things I've seen out of the X-Plane development group in quite a long time. So, did you make it to Texas Roadhouse? We did not do Texas Roadhouse. No, we decided to go for our big like dinner at the end of the event. We went for authentic Mexican food, and it was unbelievable. Is that the guy who did Boston, the freeware? Yep, Boston, Portland, LA, Salt Lake, I think he did, right? So, what was the final in and out count? I don't want to discuss it. I really don't. It was disgusting. I'm pretty sure I have it. I had it 7 times in 7 days. Mopar had it, I think, 9 or 10 times in 7 days. Mopar had it multiple days more than once. If it was up to me, we would have gone to different places, but I was just trying to appease the crowds, and yeah. Hello, Captain. You excited for the Indybuilds TriStar? Yeah, you want me to be completely honest with you? I didn't even know it was coming out till this morning. And even at that, I haven't even really seen any information about it. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing until literally this morning. So... yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about the TriStar. I'm sure they'll send me a review copy, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Jack Center, good afternoon. Delta 1099, flight level 350, climbing 36. I think that's my altitude. Yep.
Hello, I'm closing the monitor advisory frequency. See you next time.
Right, Unicom advisory, we'll see you soon. Delta 1099. Okay, well, he gave me a contact me, and then as soon as I contact him, he tells me that he's logging off. Interesting. Probably didn't need to send me that, so... I flew on Freddie Laker TriStar way back when. Interesting. Cap, will you be getting the deluxe version? I'm not sure, Ark. Microsoft is sending me a copy of the sim, a press copy. Not quite sure. Mr. Mark, 40 months. Any Biscoffs left? Not the way you and Mastro were eating them. Or I guess Mastro. Only thing we know is it's coming in 2025. There you go. Hey, Cap, what editing software do you use to showcase the flight details and the camera transitions between cameras that show you between the camera that shows the joystick? That's just done through OBS, man. I hired a 3D graphic artist to make those transitions for me, and then you just import them into OBS. Just want a study level CRJ. I don't know if that'll happen, but... A press copy before or after release? On release day, Fliterer, I'm getting it. There's no pre-release like I think they did with 2024. There's none of that this year. So, who ate more biscuits as the first officer, Mopar or Daisy? Definitely Mopar. Definitely Mopar. Michael, good to see you, man. The Indybuilds L10? Yes, L1011. Yeah. Mark, thank you for 40 months, my man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Hope you had a great event. It was awesome, dude, man. Mastro ate packets of them while he slept. Did he even sleep the entire event? I don't think I saw him sleeping once. I think I walked into the house one morning and he was sleeping, and as soon as we walked in, he was like up, and man, I don't know how the hell he did it, dude. If I don't get at least like 6 hours of sleep, I can't operate. I cannot operate. Biscoff's is missing a marketing opportunity, World Flight powered by Biscoff. I'm telling you, Harry, we need to get on them next year. Next year. What is better, Latin VFR aircraft to get on Xbox? Remember, I heard the 330. I have no clue, James. I wouldn't be the right one to ask, man. I've never purchased one of their products. I've never flown any of their products. I wouldn't be the right one to ask, man. Need to hear Mopar dude talking to ATC. I mean, I will say he got he got significantly better as the week went on. I think we can all agree. The first 2 days were a little bit rough. The one day where he literally consumed like 20 edibles and smoked a ton of joints and was trying to talk to ATC, that was probably my favorite part. I think like the funniest part was like watching him try and fumble speaking with ATC. He's so like, it's so funny, man. Like the guy is so awkward talking to ATC. It was genuinely hilarious. Hey Cap, do you have every airport for mini builds that will be compatible for 2024 on release day? I don't know what they are. I have all of the mini builds airports, but I don't know which one would be. Yeah. Those first 2 days were absolutely comedy gold. I'll definitely rewatch them. Hey Cap, you ever been to Thunder Bay? Plan to go soon. Any recommendations? I have never been to Thunder Bay. I think I've driven through Thunder Bay, but I've never been to Thunder Bay. No. Don't understand why they're doing so much marketing with 2024. So little marketing. I mean, I don't think they have to do a crazy amount of marketing, right? I think everybody kind of expects, and I think they know what we're getting with the next gen sim, but I don't know. That was amazing. He was transmitting live. Man, YouTube is still crapping itself. It just crapped again as I was reading that mid-comment. I can't believe it's still doing that. I'm surprised they haven't worked out a fix for that yet, or put out an update. All right, what did I miss? He was transmitting live from Saturn. He was not on Earth, that's for sure. He was not on the planet Earth. That was damn sure. That night, by the way, chat, that night, the night that he consumed all of those edibles and he was really fumbling with ATC, he went to bed at 9 o'clock that night. 9 p.m. That's how, like, if you think he was just that messed up in the simulator while we were flying, no. That went home with us. He literally passed out at like 9 o'clock. It was hilarious. It really reminded me of myself when I started using VATSIM. It was even worse than him. Oh boy. How was San Diego? Beautiful, man. Incredible time in San Diego. Went to check out the USS Midway. Spent a couple hours walking around the ship and taking in all that. I got tons of pictures and videos, and that was incredible. We went down to the Los Americas outlet mall right on the Mexican border. Saw Mexico. Smelt Mexico, by the way. Took all that in. And then we actually went to a really nice little restaurant. It's called Tom Ham's Lighthouse. It was like right on the point, right on a corner on the ocean. It was incredible. Had a great time there as well. It took us almost 3 hours to drive back home because of the traffic, which we were not prepared for. Out of interest, what are your favorite Pringles? I don't really eat Pringles, to be honest with you, man. I think I just got to go with like the regular barbecue Pringles, man. That butter landing he made whilst extremely high was phenomenal, though. There's not enough Mopars in the world. Legend. He did do a great job. Yeah, I agree, man. I think he was landing into Aruba, right? I think that was the one. Mine crashed twice today. Not sure, doing something wrong. No, it's YouTube's end, Strody. It's been going on for a while now. A couple weeks it's been going on. Nobody has to do marketing, but they do because it boosts sales. Yeah, but I think Microsoft is doing the right way of marketing, right? They're getting content creators on board. You know, the whole preview events and stuff like that. That's enough marketing right there in itself. That's better marketing than any commercial or anything that's going to get you, right? Greetings to the Cap. As always, great to see you back in the seat. We're only a week away from the big sim. We are Blue Star. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, we're close, man. We're on that grind. It is the final one. YouTube is shitting itself because of uBlock. I don't have any of those installed anymore. So, hey Cap, how's your day been? Good, man. Good. I'm still a little bit. I'm not into my regular routine yet. I'm still going to bed later than I want to and waking up a little bit later than I want to, but yeah, I think over the next couple days I'll kind of get myself back into a routine, and I'm just happy that I didn't get sick. Can we get a round of applause for me not getting sick this time, chat? I always get sick. World Flight, Flight Sim Expo, any of those events, I always end up getting sick. So I didn't get sick. It wasn't me this time. A bunch of other people got sick. We don't know if it was COVID. We don't know if it was a cold, a flu, whatever it may be. But I did not get sick this year. Amazing. Somehow. Do you know how to fix my tiller? It's not fully functioning. Which tiller, babe? Do you see Anybill's presentation on the A330 and 321? I think we'll be very happy to fly those planes. Yes, absolutely, man. I'm so excited for that 330. Let me tell you. So excited. Go to our progress page. Top of descent is in... Perf. Are we not at... We're definitely at cruise. Weird, why doesn't it show my top of descent? I'm going to bump my cost index up slightly. There we go. Top of descent, 56 miles. Good. Two Wicked, what's up, man? 22 months is 2024 in a couple of days. Let's go. Exciting. Yeah. Nose wheel in each and every aircraft doesn't function 100%. My wallet is empty. 2024, Farm Sim 25, ring for the now, fiance, and haven't even started Christmas shopping. Hey, man. I feel you. What do you think about FS Labs Airbus releasing? I feel it's a little bit late, if you want my honest opinion. A little bit late. We've got the Fenix A321 with sharklets, winglets, and everything in between. I don't know. I just feel it's a little bit late for it. Two Wicked, thank you very much, man. 22 months. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. I'm just going to be flying the 330. Yep. Dan kept out of the camera last week. He spent a flight doing jump seat with us. He was in the jump seat for a flight. We got a bunch of great memes out of it. Like, great memes. Invisible Grofer, thank you very much for the gifted membership, man. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your support. Truly do appreciate you. Ron, if you're here, please make sure you get a nice big thank you in chat for Mr. Invisible Grofer. Guys, let's get some love for Mr. Invisible Grofer. FS Labs A321 is a little too late. Yes, it definitely is, man. Grofer, dropping the $5 donation.
Good day, mate.
Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the continued support, sir. Appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a great week. If you weren't able to catch World Flight, welcome back. We're here. Gonna be a very busy next couple of weeks, chat. I hope everybody's ready. We're gonna have all kinds of streams, probably late night streams, early streams, regular scheduled streams. It's gonna be a very busy next couple of weeks here on the channel, friends. I hope everybody's excited. I hope everybody's ready as we start our journey on becoming real world Microsoft Flight Simulator pilots, chat. Let's go. I'm telling you, chat, as soon as we get our PPL and our commercial license, I'm changing my titles. It's the only way to survive now. With all the real world pilots flying and streaming, the only way for us plebs to survive. We got to stretch the truth a little bit. Probably no VATSIM to begin. I'm sure VATSIM will get like a couple days. A couple days in, there'll be a patch for it. Well, this week we're going to be in the Airbus family, so we're going to fly the 319, the 320, the 321. And then obviously next week we've got the release of 2024, so we're going to become professional VFR pilots and stuff like that. And then God knows what happens, man. I feel like it's just going to be a snowball effect, dude. As all these developers start getting all of their aircrafts and sceneries to work with 2024, it's just going to be, you know, it's going to be a mad dash, man. There's going to be so much content creation coming. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be a very busy couple of weeks here, chat. I am excited for it. And of course, we've got the lead up to Christmas as well. We're always going to do our week of giveaways here on the channel. ECAP, you should try the SimBrief integration. I mean, yeah, yes and no. I don't know, dude. I have 2 monitors, man. So having my SimBrief right here, like on my second page, I don't know. I just prefer having all my information here. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like, but yeah. I'm okay with all of it being over there, to be honest. John, 35 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties too. So did you hear Avello opened a crew base at BDL? I did not. I am not the Avello aficionado like you are, John. Yeah, great news, I guess, for BDL, right? Are you getting it 2024 early? No. No, nobody's getting it early, Will. There's a day 1 patch. They explained in the email to me that day 1 patch will mean that nobody will be receiving the sim early. They may send my key early, but nobody is getting early access to the simulator. What are your thoughts on the fly-by-wire 380? Still needs quite a bit of work from when I flew it last week or 2 weeks ago. Definitely still needs some work. But I think it's an incredible feat what they've been able to do. And again, for a freeware project, it's probably the biggest scale of freeware project that I've ever seen. So it's like flying a 350 free cap with your monitor set up. There you go. In summary, the challenge to switch over to Microsoft has put quite a few developers out of business. Quality Wings, FS Labs probably. I don't know if it's going to put them out of business, but I just think FS Labs needs to take a look at the market. Thoughts on the new Indie Builds 380 preview? I haven't seen those, Will. Haven't seen that yet. Excuse me. Buy it on Steam? Yes, buy it on Steam. For freeware alpha product, yeah, absolutely. I mean, performance is the major thing right now. It obviously needs some heavy optimizations, but for the most part, pretty incredible what they've been able to do for a freeware project. All right, friends, our arrival takes us on the Matey 5, which has us at Phelim, 210 knots, 5,000 feet. So top of descent is showing in 7 miles. So let's bug up 5,000 feet. Good. And we're about sub 5 miles. Plan for our descent. On World Flight, do you guys actually use MAV setup with the new Thrustmaster controls? Or was the PC also new build? One of the computers was MAV's computer, and then the other one was a borrowed computer from somebody that lives close to MAV. I think it was Fly with Rookie. All right, let's start our descent now. 5,000 feet, descent mode engaged. And there we have it. Hey there, Cap. How was your journey from World Flight? Less than 6 days until Microsoft 2024. Did you enjoy it? I'm very excited. Yeah, I mean, the sim's releasing next Tuesday, so it's 1 week today. The new sim will be releasing, and yes, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Check, give me 2 seconds. Alrighty, we're back. Thanks, guys. Yeah, World Flight was a ton of fun, man. The flights in, the flights out were absolutely fantastic. Man, it was such a long flight there. I know there's, you know, you're all excited to get to the event, but it was, yeah, it felt like it took forever to get there. The flight back, again, the red eye was interesting. Have you played Black Ops single player? I haven't played single player. No, I've been playing a bunch of multiplayer with some buddies of mine. Yeah, I took the red eye, so I left LA at 11 p.m. and landed in Toronto at 6:30 a.m. And then when we landed in Toronto, our gate wasn't ready for us. So we sat on the tarmac for about 45 minutes, just sitting there after a 5.5 hour flight. just sitting on the tarmac, doing nothing. Almost missed my connecting flight. I was one of 13 people that actually made my connection. And the only reason I made my connection is because of my Nexus global entry stuff. Everybody else, I asked the flight attendant, they were about to close the boarding doors, and she's like, "You made it." I was like, "I did." And she goes, "Are you by chance from Los Angeles?" I said, "Yes." And I said, "How many other people are supposed to be on this flight?" And she said, 12. I was the only one that made it. Now, there was another flight like an hour and a half later, but I would have been pissed if I, missed that one. Oh man, I got home. I like nodded off to sleep a couple times on the flight, but I ended up getting home and passing out, literally passing out for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. And yeah, my whole internal clock was just so... When you go back 3 hours plus the daylight savings time change that happens while we're away, man, it was, yeah, it was a little much. Jack, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Brian, what's up, man? Good to see you as well. Are you a real pilot? I'm a real Microsoft Flight Simulator pilot. Is that good enough? "2019, 4 flights over 1 calendar day. Saw 2 sunrises and 2 sunsets in my travel in the same day." Oof. That's got to be a rough day, man. That's... All ATC during the event was agreed with vax around the world, or they logged in because they want to. No, it was all planned. Michael, it was all planned. Arrival in 10 minutes. I would add about another 10-15 minutes onto that. We'll probably be down on the ground, so. Any interest in the Anybuilds L1011? Yeah, I'm sure we'll check it out. I don't know much about the L1011, so I'll have to watch some videos and get myself prepped for it, but... That was South Korea to Japan to Seattle to Nashville. Yeah, that's... My goodness. Hopefully you had a comfortable seat. BM Sim World just released Dulles for 2020. Yeah, not sure why, Cardial, to be honest with you. I don't know why some of these... And I'm not going to take anything away from developers, but I think we can all agree that Flightbeam is a far better... developer than AM Sim BM World. Again, not throwing any shade. I have some of the AM Sim BM World, whatever they call. I have some of their scenery, but if you're going to offer me a choice between like a Flightbeam and somebody else, I'm 99.9% of the time going to take the Flightbeam. So, we could say Cap is going to be a real pilot in a week or so. Exactly. Cap just joined. Can you share your thoughts on World Flight experience? What would you like to know, man? I mean... an incredible time, an incredible cause, raising a ton of money for less fortunate kids and families that are going through, some terrible times and stuff. Yeah. It was an incredible event, incredible bunch of guys, being able to share the cockpit with just so many great people and everybody there for the same cause. It was just incredible, man. Yeah. How do you guys pick the flights for the event? We don't do that, AC. That's all done by the World Flight guys. So the main teams, which is the Australian team and the British team. So, were the flights hectic? I wouldn't necessarily say hectic, no. I think the biggest challenge was just staying on schedule, right? Everybody, there's so many delays when you're doing that type of stuff, and yeah. If you became a pilot in real life, would you choose Boeing or Airbus? Explain why. I don't really think you get to choose, Ved, especially if you're becoming a pilot. I think if you're becoming a pilot and you get offered a job offer, I think you accept whatever is offered to you. Does that make sense? I don't necessarily think there's a, I don't really think you get a choice until you've at least have, maybe a couple thousand hours or something like that. Have any cabin crew, when you go away, ask, do you wear your pilot emoji? Do they ask if you're a real pilot when you went to World Flight? No. But I don't know if you guys saw my YouTube short. I flew on the Q400, and I think it was the first time that I've ever flown on a Q400 where the pilot greased the landing. And we were walking off the plane, and the pilot was standing there, and he was the captain. I said, "Was that you, or was that the first officer?" And he kind of laughed, and I was like, "That was an absolute greaser." And we had a nice little laugh together. Altimeter's 29993. We'll set that 29993. Good. Now I'm looking here at the arrival. I think it's because we didn't come off one of the. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's because we didn't come off one of those. We're going direct to Matey. You just apply for an airline that only flies Airbus or Boeing. Problem solved. I'm sure. Yeah. I guess that would work as well. Gonna get a little bit of ground spoiler out here. Looking for a decel. I guess we've got a speed restriction coming up. Not really. I guess it just wants us 250 for 10. I'm assuming. It's always a smash, and you have to cross, and you have crosswinds. It's a different level. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but he was already a captain, John. That's exactly what I was saying. Is it's if you're already an established pilot within the company, you probably, you know, you don't necessarily need to worry about that. You can choose what airline. But if you're just becoming a pilot, kind of sitting there and picking and choosing which airplane, yeah, not really. I think you kind of just, you take whatever aircraft's available, right? What approach are we doing? The ILS 1 left. ILS 1 left. Speaking of which, we should plug in some numbers now. Barrel minimums are going to be 211. We forgot to do our descent phase. This is bad airbusing pilot by me. Apologize. 29993. Throw that up into there. Temperatures are 29 degrees. Winds are 060 at 5. 29 degrees? God, that's warm. Yeah, 29 degrees, 060 at 5. 29, 060 at 5. Good. And our barrow minimums will be 211. 211. Good. Cool. Everything's plugged in. We're still a little bit high on profile, but that's fine. We've got the ground spoilers out. Making our way back up on the profile now. Favorite call sign was French Baguette. Dude, amazing. Amazing. Would love to fly for EasyJet since their base is EGMC is only 10 miles from where I live. That'd be cool, man. Yeah, for sure. Can you show delivery? Sure. There you go, man. Delta, thank you. Latvia FR340 is a scam. Wow. Remember that if you're not on Xbox, I would say that, yeah, it's probably not the most ideal aircraft, but unfortunately the Xbox crowd is they've kind of been left behind when it comes to add-on aircraft. Now, it's a great thing. You can see that Microsoft really cares about that and is noticing that because they've included so many default high-quality, not only airliners, but aircraft in the new sim, so... By the way, Cap, next year there are to be some really cool paints coming out of Delta. A little bird told you. Very cool. That's awesome. Just said World Flight and our team actually physically ate a French baguette every time the call sign was spoken on frequency. Team velocity. Jesus. It's a great idea, actually. I like it. I dig it. I bet you guys, probably don't want to look at a baguette ever again, though, right? What's the most pain in the ass plane to fly? I think it's the MD-11. Got to be the MD-11, the Q400, one of those ones, man. They're just a handful, dude. That's really what it comes down to, just a handful. Hey, Gap, hope we're doing well and rested. Yes, feeling much better, Wes. I was gonna try and stream yesterday. I was just so tired, man, and I felt I was just gonna be sitting here and I was just gonna be yawning and sucking back air in front of the microphone and shit. And I was just like, you know what, man? I'm gonna give myself one more day. Just get some nice rest, kind of hang out, chill out. Right dog. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, the MD-11 is definitely a difficult aircraft to fly, that's for sure. Ooh, I like the little subtle wingtip bounces out there. Looks good. Grofer, I took the red eye, so I left LA at 11 p.m. and I arrived in Toronto at 6:30 a.m. Flew the red eye. So left Saturday night at 11 p.m., arrived Sunday morning 6:30 a.m. Landing lights on. Was a little bit of a difficult voyage, but we made it. A Delta aircraft cut the route and is basically on top of you. I saw him on my TCAS. I think he's behind me, but... Did you sleep on the flight? I nodded off here and there, but no, there was no proper sleep. Understandable, I bet world flight is fun, but heck is tiring. Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. I think by like day 4 and 5, it really starts to set in. Day 1, 2, you're just so excited to be there and to fly and to have the experience. But yeah, by day like 4, 5, 6, I think it really starts to kick in. You can kind of see some of the mistakes and, you know. Ooh, very cool, Ride Dog. Enjoy that, man. No flower over there, though, Ride Dog. Be careful, man. You go to jail a long time. Also, I'm waiting for your adoption papers. Anytime, Ride Dog. You send those over, my man. I'll join the family. Anytime. As soon as I got on my flight to Atlanta, I was out. The flight attendant had to wake me up because I was snoring too loud in first class. This guy, man. You're one of those people, dude. There was a guy behind me. I was watching a movie, had my headphones in full volume. I could hear this motherfucker snoring behind me, maybe 2 rows back. Fly below 250 knots under 10,000 feet. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. Thank you for being my first officer. Appreciate you. How come you don't like seeing a wee bit of window frame on your wing views? I just prefer being able to like take in the whole view, Amy. I don't like obstructed wing views. I think that's beautiful. We are the window in these views. Pretty sure Vertical Sim makes a free Tampa City for Microsoft. Does he? I think so. Damn, Nicholas. Well, at least you got it figured out. It's showing 286. That's our ground speed. Please note that there's a big difference between ground speed and indicated airspeed. Ground speed, indicated airspeed. Major difference. Was the trip where you went on a 787? This was the trip, yep. I flew premium economy on the 787. Fantastic flight. Except I had a Air Canada flight attendant beside me who was going away on vacation with her girlfriends, and they got absolutely shit-faced. This lady, I'm not even kidding you, she knew the flight crew. She must have had 2 bottles of wine on our 6-hour flight. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. Yes, she was hot. But still, man, she kept trying to talk to me. And like, I was just, you know, trying to watch my movie, just trying to get through the flight and shit. And dude, I don't drink. And like, having to sit there and listen to somebody who's drunk and like, tell me stories that I don't give a flying fuck about. It's so hard to just be like friendly and like, dude, I'm pretty sure on about 3 or 4 occasions, she was just like talking, and I would just like randomly put my earbud back in my ear and just keep watching whatever I was watching. Oh man, just brutal, dude. Like, whatever, I get it, man. She's having a great time. She's going on vacation with all of her girlfriends and stuff, but like, man, oh man, oh man. Landing lights are on below 10,000. They're already on, yes. Is this your first time in a Captain Canada stream? I promise you we do everything pretty well. Yeah, this was on the way to LA. On the way back, I had an older lady beside me with an empty seat to my left. The leaderboard has nothing on it. Correct. It's a new month. We just got back behind the skies. No donations yet. Hey Cap, what server settings do I need to only see VATSIM planes? Turn off the multiplayer in the settings, Microsoft multiplayer, and then connect using vPilot, which is the client. When are you doing your next stream? Next stream is Thursday afternoon, and then Thursday evening. World Flight was incredible. Yeah, it was absolutely awesome, man. To connect to VATSIM using X-Plane, do you still need to use X Squawk Box? You could use X-Pilot, which is vPilot, but for X-Plane. So whichever one is easier for you. All right, we're going to pause the music here, friends. I'm going to get the sounds turned up. I'm going to get myself back on cam. Looking good. Yavoos, thanks so much, man, for the euro. Appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties to you, sir. You may pet that dog. Flights to Mexico is where I got blasted. I don't doubt it. Did you have In and Out? 7 times in 7 days, right, dog? 7 times in 7 days. Mopar had it 9 times in 7 days. So yes, safe to say that I've had my fair share of In and Out. For the time being. Intercept is at 2,600. So we're going to go down 3,000 feet. We're going to we'll go vertical speed at like 500 feet per minute just so we can intercept nicely. Good. Is In and Out expensive? Dude, it's so cheap. It's so cheap. You're talking like $8 for a meal. Like a double animal style fries. No drink because I just get a cup of water. I don't drink soda or anything. Yeah, dirt cheap, man. For the amount of food that you get for $7 or $8, it's incredible. Absolutely insane. And it is delicious. It is by far the best fast food that you can get in the US that I've tried. So, what are the gas prices? Almost $5 a gallon, Rye Dog. I think they were like $4.90 a gallon, I think. Is there a reason why BK tastes better in the UK than in the US? Just food quality. Yeah, food quality and control. Yeah, it cost us $81 to fill up the... we rented a Chrysler 300. It was about $80 to fill it up. Maverick, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. How are you feeling? 246 here today in the Midwest. Yeah, so almost double that. Yeah. They do. They put corn syrup and fake sugars. Yep. Into everything. All right, chat. We're going to go direct Lagoo. Direct Lagoo. Insert. Good. All right, we can chill on that descent rate. We'll go back to about 500 feet per minute. And I'm going to arm localizer. Been having some weird PC audio issues I'm dealing with, but other than that, that's good. Coca-Cola in Europe is Diet Coke in America. What is In and Out? It's a famous fast food joint in... Well, it used to only be in California. It's not in it's in a couple other states now. I think it's in California, Texas, Arizona, but originally started in California. Butter it? Ooh. First landing back after not flying in my own sim for over a week. We'll see, man. We've been flying the 380 as well, so I'm probably going to flare way too early. But hey, if we get the touchdown zone, that's all that matters. Food in Europe is so superior. I actually had Burger King in Switzerland. It was completely different. Yeah, absolutely. Even up here, Rye Dog. Even between Canada and the US, it's so different. Like your chocolate down there, like I bought a chocolate bar, man. I was reading off the ingredients of this chocolate bar the other day that I brought back with me. Man, you guys put like oil, palm oil, kernel oil in everything. Everything has some type of fucked up oil that Yeah. That and the MSG that's in everything. I get the worst indigestion when I'm in the US, man. The worst indigestion. Flaps 1. About to intercept glide path. Approach mode has already been activated, and we are looking at 143 on the VAP speed. Good. We're going to be vacating the runway, chat, and we're going to be parking up at the... where are we going? Going over here somewhere. Up here. Airside E. One of these gates. 65, 64. Any one of these gates will be fine. So we'll vacate, hopefully, Whiskey 6. A little bit of a back taxiing in. Short little taxi today. Dazzle, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, man. Stuff is so salty, too. Burns my tongue eating fries and chips. Yep. Third YouTube crash of the day. Really don't know what's causing it. I've only had it once. Knock on wood, no more. Yeah. All right, chat. 11 miles. We'll wait till 2,500 feet before we drop gear and get flaps 2 out. Speed check is looking great. We're holding at 200 knots. It was good there. Do you rather Airbus or Boeing? I like them both, to be honest with you. Yeah. Mofo. How do master communications with ATC? Practice. Just like anything in life, man. Practice, practice, practice.
2,500.
Gear down. Flaps 2. Always bumpy coming into Tampa, I swear. What are your thoughts on another 320 from FS Labs? I feel like they should have done the 321 Neo. Or like a 330 or something. I don't know. Or call Mopar and have them do the ETC for you. Could you imagine, man? Dude, spoilers are already armed. Ved, I'm going to stop reading your comments because you're just backseat piloting now. Just enjoy the stream, man. Don't worry, dude. I promise you I will get you down on the ground with everything done properly. Every one of your comments has just been you backseat piloting. So let's just chill, man. Just enjoy the streams, dude. Oh, do you know what we don't have open, chat? G's. Need G's open. All right, we got G's. Good. I also don't have Flight Recorder open, so let me open up Flight Recorder. Just in case. We're not recording this one, but we'll have it ready for the next one. Flaps 3. Dude, I had a cherry Coke at that authentic Mexican restaurant. Best cherry Coke I've ever had in my life. They made it in, like it was Mexican Coke, and then they added their own cherry stuff on. Dude, the best I've ever had in my life. Literally the best. All right, friends. Yo, cam, joystick cam. Sorry, it's coming on. We're coming up on 1,300 feet. I'm going to take control of the aircraft. We're fully configured, ready to go. All of our lights are on. ECAM memo is no blue. My airplane. Sounds are up. Enjoy. We've got a 9-knot crosswind currently right now. Definitely feel it on the airplane. With slight little correction will be needed. You just have to remember not to flare this thing too early. Don't flare it too early. You're not in a 380, you're in a 321, cat. I had CTAF open, 19.5. Get that plugged in, 19.5.
$500.
Tampa traffic, Delta 1099, short final, 1 left. Tampa.
4.
All right, let's get it, chat. 11-knot crosswind now. Oh boy, that was a big...
4.
All right, there we go. Back on track.
300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Little bit of correction.
5.
Hold it. Beautiful. Nose down gently. Reverse his route. Maintain center line. Decelerating. Why am I getting 29 FPS? Oh, my bad. Frame gen. 70 knots, reverser stowed, manual braking, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Tampa. Feel that was a good one, chat. What do we think? Pretty good. First landing back in the sim. First landing the 321 in a while. Feel that was really good. Where did we vacate, chat? We vacated exactly where we said we wanted to vacate, so that was great. We'll go all the way up here to Victor, and we'll make a right turn on Victor. Go ahead and bring this up here. Beautiful. AP master start switches on, landing lights are off, runway turnoffs are off, nose light over to taxi, strobe lights are off. Beautiful. And Tampa traffic, Delta 1099 vacated, 1 left, Tampa. Alrighty. Not bad, chat. Not bad. Happy with that one. Not too floaty. Good. Very happy with that one. Minus me clicking out to look for a frequency on short final. What gate are we looking at here? This is airside E. Let's go to like 67. Airside E. E. And we'll go 67. No. Handled by Delta. Beautiful. EPU is on. Taxi lights coming off. Good. Very happy with that one. Friends, if you enjoyed that one, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love. We're going for 250 likes today. We're also doing the return flight, so if anybody would like to join, please feel free. We are doing the return leg back to Tampa Bay. We'll actually stop our flight time clock. 1 hour and 4 minutes. Good. Managed to get a 190 on 12 FPS on the old PC. Jesus. Okay, those camera settings. Yeah, go to my Discord, ! Discord. And then on the left-hand side, you'll have a views and info section. And you can download everything you'd like from there, man. Views and info. Alrighty, here's our stand, 67, looking good. Laying the jar design 330. Ooh. Boy, I'll tell you what, man, I don't miss those airplanes. Let me tell you, don't miss those ones at all. Alrighty, we'll call our quits right there. Park brake goes on. Beautiful. APU is on and available. APU bleed goes on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Tampa Bay. Beautiful. How is it possible to remove the GSX taxi in text? It's in the GSX options. If you go to GSX and you go to GSX settings, it's in here somewhere. One of these ones, it's in here. It's in here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Have to... I thought it was one of these ones. Maybe it's in there somewhere. It's in audio? No. Not where you choose where to... Parking stop position tolerance. Well, we should bump that up to at least 1.5. I need that shit. Good. Cool. Well, there we have it, friends. We'll go ahead and... That was good parking, actually. Go ahead and get the beacon light to the off position. And that should start the deboarding process. We'll come over here, dismiss that, go to mass and balance, and we should start getting the deboarding process on its way. YouTube just crashed on me again. Bear with me here for a second. We'll get that fixed up. There we go. Good. And we'll stop our block time. 1 hour and 19 minutes. Oops, didn't mean to do that. 1 hour and 19 minutes. Good. Maybe we need to do that, make her dance for once. Yes, exactly. Got it. You got it. Cool, sweet. Well, there we go, friends. I'm gonna reset our nice little camera view here. See, now the baggage loaders are working and they're completely different to what they were originally. I don't know what's going on with GSX, man. GSX be big time weird. Being big time weird. But there we go, friends. Parked up at the gate. Looking good. Let's go get our tunes back on and we'll go get set up for our return flight back to Atlanta.
Tampa traffic, southwest, 599, 4 miles on.
Alrighty. Cool. Let's get things ready to rock and roll here for the return flight. Tampa Bay, KTPA over to Atlanta. Good. I think we get to keep the same call sign. Nice. New flight. Delta 1099. And we're going KTPA over to Atlanta. Good. 320. Or sorry, 321. And we'll go with the SL1. I'm going to go 207 passengers for the return flight. We're going to be departing 1 left, and it's got us arriving. We're going to plan 9 right for the arrival. Good. We'll generate that. About to go get a Biscoff shake. Ah, man. Don't do it to me like that, Mr. Maverick. Dude, I was so pleasantly surprised by that shake when you dropped it off. Man, oh man, oh man. Alright, flight plan has been filed. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect. Good. Got our auto ATC all in there. Beautiful. Cool. Alright, we're going to wait for the deboarding process, friends, and then we'll go ahead and get ourselves ready to rock and roll here in a sec. GC American is going to start using the 777-300 to Charlotte now. Does that open up some more routes for you? Could be, for sure. Yeah. Birdie Man, what's up, dude? Does the Fenix A321 have a PTU sound? Yes. How was the roast? Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Had it 2 meals yesterday and have a bunch of leftovers. I got a big old chuck roast. I have heard about the Air Canada bringing back 2 of their 767s. Yeah. Hey, Gap, how do you like the Sharklets? Good. So far, so good, man. Guac, what's up, man? World Flight was awesome, dude. Had a great time. Raised a bunch of money for a great cause. Yeah, it was awesome, man. Caution wake turbulence. Fly-by-wire 380 super departing. Where in front of me? Big game for the boys tonight? Yes. I'm going to be watching it. Are you home tonight, Bob? You work tonight now, don't you? Oh, you're incoming? Okay. Which channel in the Discord? Views and info on the left-hand side. Go Leafs, go. Hey, sir. Better calm down. Better calm down. Those are fighting words in here. Home by 8:30. Okay, sounds good. How do you save and share your camera views? They're in the... It's a little bit of a process behind this, guys. If you go to my Discord and go to the views and info, I show you exactly where to find it and where to put it. So, bite your tongue, sir. Leafs are garbage. I would agree. Princess Matthews is hurt again. Go Preds, man. The Preds have had like a great team for like the last decade, but they can't get anything done in the playoffs. That's the problem with the Preds. Great regular season team, can't do anything in the playoffs. Very similar to the Toronto Maple Leafs. His mustache hurts. Very nice, Spike Flies. Very nice. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope all is well. The Canes as well. Yeah, again, you're right. Canes have like an incredible season and then shit the bed. The Preds suck this year? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I haven't been paying too much attention to the West Coast teams. Trav, what's up, my man? Live it on a player. Heat speech. Baggage loading has been completed. We're just waiting for the last couple passengers to get deboarded. Whatever you do, just be glad you're not the Columbus Blue Jackets fan. I mean, Columbus isn't doing too bad this year, dude. Oh, nice, Alex. Thanks. At least through all of our playoff appearances, we've actually done something except getting eliminated in the first round. Remember we went to the Stanley Cup Finals the conference finals, and we've been to the Stanley Cup Finals. Heading to Miami on Monday for a few days. Glad you had a good World Flight trip. Nice, dude. Sweet. Enjoy your trip, man. Sounds fun. Is 2024 Premium Deluxe going to be worth it? I think so. Hindsight. Looks like we got a company 320 pushing back here beside us. Just coming into focus now. Don't mind the big tail in front of us right now. It's all good. I am ready for 2024. Yes, sir. As ready as I'll ever be. I agree, Baverick. Just send one. Correct, Nojus. Yeah. What is the too steep path in the McDo? How do I deal with that? May have to put out your ground spoilers, speed brakes a little bit. May have to put out some ground spoilers. All right, friends. Almost done deboarding. Relaunched Sim Toolkit Pro for us. What is my drone setting? Just put the autofocus mode on. A321. Alright, all of our data should be updated up top, and we're going to go ahead and jump back inside the aircraft. And we'll get this bad boy programmed and ready here for our return flight. Shows that it is 21 passengers left to deboard. Captain, you do not get your California tan. I did a little bit, but not much of a tan when you're sitting at a PC for, you know. All right, there we go. We're going to reset all. Beautiful. We're going to go to My Flights. We're going to import from SimBrief. Beautiful. Tampa back to Atlanta. 26 minutes on the turn. We should be good with that timing. Go to Mass and Balance. We're going to load the aircraft. We're going to go... I guess we'll use the GSX boarding. We'll see how this works this time around. And we'll go from there. We'll see how she works. Let's come down here. Let's go to our NITREF. Let's go ahead and plug in some numbers. We'll do our NIT request. Good. Same call sign for the flight back. Delta 1099. Nice and easy for us today. Beautiful. Tampa back to Atlanta. We're going to go with a cost index of 5 initially. And again, 36,000 feet on the cruise altitude. We'll go to flight plan. Tampa. departures. We're going to plan one left. We're going to be on the NDED 2 departure. NDED 2 departure. Beautiful. We'll insert that. And then arrivals into Atlanta today. We're planning for the ILS 9 right. And we're going to be on the Gandalf 2 arrival. Gandalf 2, Harry Potter, with the Bjorn transition. And our approach vias, let's have a quick look-see here. Flights, unload, imports, in brief, view. And on the Gandalf, it's going to take us all the way out to Andy or Dewey. Do I have Dewey as an option? I have Andy or D-Fins. I'm assuming we're going to use Andy. We go to Atlanta, 9 right, pin it. And yeah, we'll take D-Fins because that's right off the arrival here. So from Cubit, we'll go to... Actually... Maybe I won't use an approach because we can just radar vector ourselves in. You know what? We'll use D-Fins, but we'll just vector ourselves. Just going to enter that in. Beautiful. Cool. Looking good to me there, chat. We'll scroll through, make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities like we did on the last flight. All right. Good. I'm happy with all of that. That all looks good to me. Beautiful. We will go back to our perf page. Sorry, go back to our knit page, and we're going to wait for our knit B. And we should be boarding and fueling here momentarily. Get off Lord of the Rings. I tuned in a lot while you were away. Who are the randoms? I saw a lot, probably a silly question to all of you. Who are the randoms? Just a bunch of people on the team, Birdie. So there was, I think we had 13 members for the world flight. So yeah, I did most of my flights with Mopar Dude. I did a couple flights with Mr. Maverick. And yeah, the GSX integration works perfectly for me every time. Definitely is not working currently with whatever's going on. It's not working with this aircraft. We have 207 passengers. GSX is saying we have 192 passengers. So the passenger count isn't matching up with what it should be here. And I'm wondering if it just has to do with the winglets, the sharklets. I don't know. Sleepy Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How do you get the depths of field on that exterior shot? So Tristan, what you do is you bring your camera all the way out, and then you zoom in, and you use the camera, use the auto focus. The drone focus mode, auto. That's how you do it. Did you make it to LAX for plane spotting? I did, yes, it was incredible. Saw a couple 380s, a bunch of 777s, ton of 320s, 321s, 319s, 73s. Yeah, it was really cool, man. Plane spotted for about 4 hours on the Saturday that I left. So maybe because I use the 320 still, haven't had the 321 or 319. Yeah, I'm thinking it's something to do with the new update. Probably just need an update through GSX or something. But yeah, it's been a little bit buggy, a little bit weird. Excuse me. Got a fever and heating is on. I feel like shit in my head. Uh-oh, maybe getting sick, man. It is that time of the year. It is that time of the year, my friend. Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, yes. Is it snowing in Canada? Not yet. It's getting really chilly. No snow yet, though. Well, at least not here. I think other parts of Canada have already had snow. Did you hear the Spirit news from today? Insane how stupid people are? I did not. Are you talking about the aircraft that got shot at? Wasn't there like an airplane landing in like Port-au-Prince or something like that in the Caribbean? It got shot at? Are you talking about that one? Yeah, pretty wild, man. We live in wild times, dude. The White Kennedy structure in the GA terminal in Tampa got destroyed in the hurricane. Ooh, it's not good. So don't get how guns are partly legal in the U.S. It baffles me how stupid some people are. Freedom, baby. First time flying along. Hey, nice generation blowout. Awesome, man. When will there be a long haul? I don't know. I don't know. And the Aerosucre hit before the runway, would have never guessed. Crazy, man. Might have been in Haiti, but will we be checking out the AnyBuilds 320 update? I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. No plans for that. I got plans for the AnyBuilds 330. That's about it. So... America is still the Wild West. Some places, for sure, yeah. Some places it feels like that. I won't disagree with you on that one. Can't send the A321 by AnyBuilds on Xbox. Everything else of theirs is okay. Yeah, I can't confirm. I can't speak on the Xbox crowd, but. Can't speak on that crowd, unfortunately, man. Alrighty. Looks like we're almost done loading the baggage. I don't know how much passengers we have left aboard. El Bapino, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. There's some things like ground handling I prefer on the AnyBuilds compared to the Fenix. There you go. Sure. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that at all. It was in Haiti. The Spirit and JetBlue were both targeted, and some others have canceled their flights by there. Crazy, man. Yeah. Best bang for your buck: throttle, yoke, and rudder to start simming. Depends, man. I mean, honestly, I would suggest just getting a cheap joystick. And if this is something that you plan, you know, it's something that you really love, you fall in love with flight sim, then you can look at maybe investing in some higher quality products and stuff like that. But yeah. In the EFB, I always have 2 to 3 failures. Why? You have to turn off the failures in the McDo, probably. Fenix is probably the most complete add-on ever. Modeling system, sounds, and price, it's unbeatable. I would agree with that one. Yep. You can still use your CH yoke from 2016. There you go, man. Dude, I still have my Cytec yoke. Cytec, not even Logitech yoke. Cytec yoke that I bought probably in 2010, 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. Maybe 2011. Between 2009 and 2011. I still have it. I don't know if it works. I haven't plugged it in, well, years. Probably like 5 or 6 years, but 4 years probably. 4 to 5 years. Jordan, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome back as well. All right, it says boarding complete. We haven't had any fuel yet, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. I'll see if it says fuel truck is coming. We definitely should have the fuel truck coming, but maybe when passenger boarding is complete. But these are the problems that I was saying that I'm having with this currently. GSX integration doesn't seem to be working all that well. Still use my Thrustmaster T-Flite stick from like 15 years ago. Hey man, that's the way to go, honestly. I think if you're just getting into the hobby, the way to go is to just get yourself a nice little joystick. If flight simming is something that you see yourself doing for years and years to go, then I would do it. Max, good to see you, man. I feel like I'm fully recovered now. I feel like we're good to go. Almost back on a schedule. Still going to bed a little bit later and waking up a little bit later than I want to. But that's normal. My body is 3 hours behind right now, right? So, well, slowly getting away from that, but... Alright, I don't seem to think that the fuel truck is coming because it always says something. So, again, this is, I think, what's going on with the aircraft. So what I'm going to do is we're going to reset all. We're going to go to My Flights. We're going to import. Not quite sure what's going on. We're going to load aircraft, and we're just going to go instant. So we have the correct amount of fuel and passengers and all that fun stuff. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with GSX, but it's not playing nicely with this latest update for the 321, the Sharklets. I don't know. Other people have been saying they're having the same problem that I am. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Anyways, let's send all that data down to the McDo. Hopefully it gets fixed in the next little bit. 69.2 on the zero fuel weight, 7.3 on the block fuel. Good. Let's go back to our NIT A page. Everything is good there. Cost index 5, flight level 360. Good. Go to our performance tab. Let's grab some numbers. Come up top here. We're going to go to performance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the beacon light on. And we'll get everybody ready to go for pushback. Departure clearance requested. Waiting for refueling. No. We're just going to go to GSX and we're going to restart the Kutal script. We'll just do that like that. I'll get this to the off position for now. All right. Let's go ahead. We're departing one left. Surface conditions are dry. Going to do a flaps 2 departure today. Force token out, anti-ice off, packs on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll calculate our V-speeds. 54, 57, 57, good. We'll send all of that data down to the McDo. There it goes. We've got everything plugged into there. Beautiful. Looking good. Let's reset our clocks. Good. Now it's saying altimeter's 299 or 4. This one's saying 299 or 1. Whatever. LS switch can come off and we will resync our flight directors. There we go. Left side and right side. Good. And then we'll go up here. Nobody fakes a cold like Birdie Man. Jesus Christ. Strange, my GSX has worked fine with the Sharklet update. Not for me, man. I'm having all kinds of issues, dude. All kinds of issues with it. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it is not happy. Go to our AtSiu menu. Go to the AOC menu. Go to our received messages. We should have our arrival message. Good. Come up here a little bit easier to do this. Load sheet, preliminary, accept. Gonna have a bunch of load sheets because we had to re-enter all of those numbers in. GSX seems to be a little bit buggy for me with this update. I updated it. Everything's updated, so I'm not quite sure what is causing it. Are you... Okay, you're not. So let me just go to GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. Good. Jet bridge should be going away, and we should have her coming up here. Sounds good, Birdie. Shoot me a message. Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. 777 feels much better. My messages lost, so hello, Captain Canada. Streams much better. EM, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Do you also have the issue with autopilot disconnecting the master caution stays on steady red? No. GSX isn't working for me after the update. Yeah, it's weird. What's the problem with GSX? It's not loading fuel or it's not loading passengers. It's like one of the two just doesn't seem to be working. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. And other people are also having this issue. So, Cap, I have an issue with the Fenix 320 family. It's the only aircraft that causes my sim huge performance issues. 7.3, the CRJ, all run perfectly well. Do you have any ideas on what to do? So, Tana, open up the desktop app, the Fenix desktop app, and try using alternate rendering displays. For some people that have lower end CPUs or GPUs, there can be an issue. So try doing that and see if that works. So I have no issues so far. Maybe a turnaround issue. Nope, it wasn't working. Wasn't working when we were in Atlanta either. It was being super weird. Kev, what's up, man? Welcome back. Is that a 380 beside you? It is. I don't know what livery he is, but it is. Yeah. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Nose right, facing south. Yes.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get the music on pause. Go ahead and turn our sim sounds up. Release our park brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Good. We'll go ahead and start our block time. Good. Engine mode selector to the start position. Sorry. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. Yeah, it's a weird choice of aircraft, Sonny, to be honest with you. Guess what you had the other day? A Biscoff chai? Interesting. Where was that? In the States? A Biscoff chai. Yeah, it's crazy, Trav. I agree, babe. Yeah, we haven't had any news on the Synaptic A320 either, have we? Really looking forward to that aircraft, but... Should have led with the Concorde? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, you're already in Australia? Jesus, dude. You don't waste any time, do you? My goodness. Park brake, set. Spool up number 1. Hopefully they made a lot of progress behind the scenes. Maybe. Like I said, man, it's tough to beat Fenix right now. I don't know. What happened with the cam? Just turned it off, man. Just stretching.
Unlocking gear.
Our departure chart. Top altitude, 6,000 feet. I'll bug up 6,000. There we go. Alrighty. Looks like we got 2 good engines. Go flaps 2 for departure. Beautiful. I feel like the flap noises need to be a little bit better. APU bleed and APU is off. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake over to max RTO. Looking for a trim value of up 0.5. There we go. Up 0.5 is set. Beautiful. And we're looking good to go. Nose light can go to taxi. Park brake is off. And we'll go ahead and advance the throttles and get our taxi onto 1 left. Left to land on the 6, and I've been here since. Took me 2 days to get here. Jesus, dude. Okay, Cap, just got back after a 15-hour workday. Cold beer open, installing Farming Sim 25. And the best of all, getting to watch you. Tom, good to see you, my man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. We got Mr. Davis, 59 months. Pika pika. Thank you for your support, my friend. 59 months. Incredible. Thanks for the continued support, my friend. Appreciate you. World Flight made you addicted to Biscoffs? Dude, so good. I'm not joking. That Biscoff shake that I had, just incredible. you live in the States, go to Del Taco and get that Biscoff shake, because that will change your life. $59 months. Something's wrong with him. We have to check his brain. 59 months of being here. He's got to be just as crazy as I am, right, chat? Has to be. Takeoff config test is checked. Good. Okay. Ding the cabin crew. Good. Get everybody seated for departure. We shouldn't have to wait. I think we're going to be number 1 in line down there, so we'll see when we get there. Is it already getting cold at your place? Oh yeah, it's cold, JJ. She cold. No worry, Boeing fan. Take care, man. We'll see you on the next one. I just got news from Thrustmaster that John has COVID, so it doesn't look like I'm going to Montreal on Friday, chat. It looks like it's either going to be next Friday or the following Friday. So, ED Builds L1011. Should be fun. I don't know anything about the L1011, so I'll have to do some studying. But, yeah. So, as it stands now then, chat, I guess we're going to be back to our regular schedule. So, Thursday, 2 streams. Saturday, I have to figure out what's going on with that Saturday. But we'll probably stream Saturday. It'll be a shorter stream because I do have to go for that brunch dinner. I have to figure out what it is. I don't even know yet. Yeah, it looks like we'll be back normal schedule this week after all. Steven, 56 months. Says, damn, and I thought I was here for a while. Huge note floaties too as well, my friend. Thank you very much. Davis and Steven, 59 and 56 months, respectively. Huge note floaties to you guys, man. Thank you for the support, friends. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I think we're next in line, chat. We're good to go here. What's going on, Cap? Hope everything went good for World Flight. It did. I didn't get sick. We raised over $16,000 for sick kids, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Had a great time with everybody. It was awesome, man. I had a blast. Dima, thanks so much, Dima. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge enough floaties to you. Dropping the 249. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Truly do appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Incredibly kind. Strody, 29 months is not as long, but approaching the 3-year mark. Yes, sir. 7 more months, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. We'll be repping your 3-year badge. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you. Where's the honorable leaderboard? It's down below in the description. The Lifetime Captain's Award. All right, let's turn up ATC. Let everybody know our intentions. Tampa traffic, Delta 1099 lining up 1 left at Tampa. Almost said Atlanta. Thank you again, Dima, and thank you again, Strody, for the continued support, friends. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, landing lights are coming on. Runway turnoffs are on. Strobe lights are on. Wing lights are on. Nose light over to takeoff. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves lined up here on the runway, friends. How do you get on that list? Are you not on the list, Blue Crayon? I'm pretty sure you are. I have to take a look here in a sec, but I'm pretty sure you're on the list. Alrighty. Line ourselves up. Alrighty, beautiful. Tampa traffic, Delta 1099, departing 1 left, Tampa. Alright, joystick cam's coming on. Beautiful. Sounds are coming up. Enjoy the departure, my amigos. Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. Checked and hold. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Chrono is on. Let's go flying. Manflex 52 SRS runway auto thrust bleu. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Ooh, Frontier 320 right there, chat. Knots, we're neutral. V1. The road's hot day. Pause the rate. Gears going up. Back to Atlanta, friends. We'll go throttle climb. Ooh, that is nice. Flaps up one. Dreamscap, good to catch you a world flight because of the time difference. So glad to see you back. Hey man, appreciate you, dude. Thanks for being here. Sounds down here a little bit. Good. Alright, start working on some cleanups. Runway turnoffs can come off, nose lights can come off, wing lights can go off, and we will disarm the ground spoilers. Good. And I believe we have to send ourselves direct to. Yes. We will go direct to Ended. Good. We'll start our left turn, and we'll get our cruise altitude, 36,000 feet. Get that bugged up. Beautiful. And we're approaching 220 knots. We'll go and get flaps clean. There we go. Flaps are now clean. Cap, you're going to keep doing streams for 2020 or move to 2024? I'll be using both. I will still be using both sims. There's still some aircraft releasing for 2020 that I'm excited about. And of course, we've got 2024 with a bunch of new aircraft and stuff. So, yes, I wave goodbye. Till next time. Alright, there's 250 on the speed. We'll pitch for climb. Maintain 250. And there we go. On the climb out, friends. Autopilot 1 can go on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Nice little departure out of Tampa Bay. Look at that. Gorgeous. Notice any handling differences with the Sharklets? Not really, to be honest with you, Tom. I wouldn't really know the differences anyways. I'm sure they would be subtle. The add-ons will transfer over. It's just how long is it going to take for the add-ons to transfer over? That's the big question. All of the add-ons are going to transfer over. All the PMDG, Fenix, AnyBuilds, all the major developers, scenery developers included, will port their sceneries over and their aircraft. It's just how long is that going to take, right? That's the major question I think that everybody has. How long? I've already pre-purchased 24, but this time I got it on Steam. Yes, good idea. AlexSiu has released an update today on 2024 plans. Yep, a little bit bumpy. Thoughts on how eNeBuild structured their pricing for 2024? I think they did a good job. I think it's fair to everybody, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, really, people are going to find something to complain about, right? But I don't think there's anything wrong. I think it's at least they're being straightforward enough with us, right? I think that's exactly how it's going to be, Max. Yes. Yeah. I think I'll get 2024. I'm going to use more GA planes. Maybe for the beginning. I mean, don't forget, we've got the eNeBuilds 330 coming, and there's a bunch of great airliners that are going to be in the new sim. So, what is this eNeBuilds pricing? I missed it. It's on their Discord. Are those the peeps that have been there since the beginning, the Honorary Lifetime Achievement peeps? Yep, and obviously certain donation goals and membership gifting and stuff like that, so. Cap just checked, and I'm not on the list. Are you sure? I feel like you should be on the list. We'll get you added onto the list. There we go. How long do you think it will take for Fenix to come over to 2024? I don't know. I'd like to say within a month or two. I feel like is probably the best answer that I can give you. Some developers, it may take them longer. I would say about a month or two. I think that would be the general consensus, if you will. Something like that. Are you going to move your community folder? No. No, there's no need, man. If I can fly with people who use 2024 even if I'm using 2020. I believe so, yes. If you're talking like VATSIM and stuff like that, yes, no problem. When I get my Fenix on 2024, I'll pack my things. There you go. Yep. 330, 350, ah man. 330, 350, 320, or sorry, A220, Q400. Yeah, that's just a few of them that are going to be coming over, right? Just a few. The Go Canada delivery on the 777 is sexy. I actually saw that in Toronto while I was there, Blue Crayon. It was just taxiing in. I don't know where they came from, but it was taxiing into the gate just in front of us. He made his turn into the ramp and we were parked there waiting. No, didn't get any pictures. It's so difficult to get pictures while you're on the airplane, like nice pictures at least. For the transition, I would have to upgrade my PC, which I do not have the money to do so, as I'm still young. There you go, man. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, listen, like I said, man, it's not like 2020 is going anywhere, right? They've already confirmed that there's going to be still like 5 more years of updates to this sim. So, yeah. Fly-by-wire 380 could also take some time. We'll have to wait and see, man. I don't like speculation, but we'll just have to wait and see. Just hope there's better optimization in 2024. There definitely will be, man, with multi-core support and everything that they've done for that stuff. There definitely will be better performance. You know, it'll be much more optimized. Now, I don't think it's going to be at like a AAA title optimization, you know, Call of Duty 200 FPS, blah, 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 blah. But I think it'll be far more optimized than this sim was, which is always a good thing, right? Are you just re-downloading or streaming your add-ons as they're updated? Probably just install updates as they're updated. Canadian Flight Simmer. I think that's probably the best bet, unless there's somebody out and comes out and says, hey, all of our stuff works. Okay, well, I can start bringing over some sceneries and stuff, but yeah. I'm flying that livery right now from Vancouver to Sydney, 1 hour left. Nice, very cool, man. I'm sad about the no multi-jetway support for the bigger aircraft. Maybe it's something that they can look into, right? I mean, I wouldn't, yeah, okay, it's not there on release, kind of a little bit of a bummer. We don't really have any airplanes that could take advantage of that right now. I guess we have the 777 would be really the only one that could, like, maybe the 787 as well. Maybe it's something, you know, again, think about how much this simulator has changed in the 5 years, 4 years that it released. I'm sure at some point it's something that will get looked at, you know? I'm sure it'll get looked at. Absolutely, Tom. Hey man, like I said, if I can lock my frames at 60 and just experience that in the sim world, I think I'd be a happy boy, man. I really do. Hope GSX Pro will work. I'm sure it'll get an update, Paul. I don't think it's going to work out of the box right away, but I'm sure that it will get an update sometime after release. I'm sure it'll get updated. $60 to 80 FPS is that sweet spot. It would be beautiful. Yeah. I like to see my planes at 200 FPS. Do you even have a monitor that can handle 200 FPS? My monitor, I have a 165 hertz monitor, so anything over 165, it can be a little bit weird, screen tearing and stuff. And how was World Flight? It was incredible. Had a great time, man. Had a great time. Great group of people. Raising money for a great cause. Getting to raffle off a bunch of really cool raffles and stuff. $20 gigs for the entire sim still blows my mind. Well, everything's streamed, right? When you think about, you know, if it was anybody else that was going to try and do this whole streaming service and stuff, it obviously wouldn't work. But Microsoft, they got the pockets, they got the technology to do that, you know? Scared myself, thought I punctured a fuel line from the selector. Where's that, Starcept? PMG 777 is my favorite plane right now. The performance of the PMG aircraft is great. Yep. 777 is a lot of fun to fly, man. A lot of fun to fly. Does it feel really different doing World Flight or the regular streams? Yeah, absolutely. You're in a completely different environment. I really gotta, like, my hope is that we can get away from using the TV screens that we use for World Flight. There's just so much like input lag, and that was honestly the biggest thing to get used to, is just the performance differences and the input lag and the way that the whole, like, you know, I sit here and I fly this sim 5, 6, 7 times a week for hours on end, right? And when you go to something and it feels so different, but it's the same thing, it's kind of like, huh. Internet provider is going to be screaming as we play 2024 stream at the same time. Nah, man, I got unlimited gigabit fiber. I'll be fine, man. I am not too concerned at all. Unlimited fiber, 1 gig connection. Which cockpit texture is used for 777? If you don't, I remember, it's all good. It's the one on. Just put wear and tear texture mod PMDG 777 blue crayon. It's probably the first one that comes up. It's off flightsim.to. Can't remember exactly what it is. So, last question of the day: what 787 that you flew maybe a month or 2 in your streams? That was the Bravo Airspace, which is on the marketplace. Bravo Airspace 787. Kind of want to fly that again too. Excuse me. No, it's a free mod, Blue Crayon. Yes, it won't be on Sim Market. Where was World Flight? It was in Southern California, so yes, I traveled. I was in SoCal. Claim the tax back on those tickets as it was a business. I used points actually. I didn't even pay for the tickets. I used my Aeroplan points, so I couldn't really do that. I guess I could claim the $100 tax that was on it, but thought I punctured a fuel line from fuel selector in this experimental airplane, but it ended up leaked from the compression fitting. Scare when fuel starts leaking inside everywhere. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all, is it? 28,000 feet in climbing, friends. Were we scheduled a little bit longer on the return leg? Yeah, it was like 3 minutes longer because of that kind of like quartering headwind. But not much longer than the way down, friends. How good is the Canadian dollar in the US? Absolutely terrible. When I went and got USD, the rate was, for every US dollar, it was $1.38 Canadian. So, now it's not so much when you're talking about like a dollar or two, but when you start talking hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, I mean, the conversion rate is insane, right? Just read that the JetBlue 320 was also struck by gunfire down in Haiti. Jesus, man. I'm assuming nobody's going to be flying there for a while, Ken. That's what they're going on. Claim whatever you can as the government tax you all like crazy. Thought it was bad in the UK, but then I saw what it was like in Canada. Damn, I feel sorry for you guys. We're close, man. We're quite close as well. We're both the Commonwealth. I feel like it's a theme with the Commonwealth countries, man. We just get absolutely taken to the cleaners when it comes to our governments. Yeah, that's no good about the JetBlue. That's crazy. I didn't know a second airplane was also hit. That's wild, man. 380 climbs way too fast. I'm already at flight level 380. Yeah, I think that was one thing that they had mentioned as well. Now, to be fair, JJ, you're doing a 1-hour flight in an airplane that is used to doing 10+ hour flights. So the amount of fuel, and maybe it does make sense that it climbs like that, but... I mean, government around the world, Mike, is not good. It's you know, the thing is the people the people that live in these countries are getting smarter and smarter and smarter, right? That's where I think a lot of this leads to. Back in the day, you know, 60s, 70s, where, you know, the government was there to help you, or that's so what people thought. I feel like things have just completely changed, because so many things are out of control and so many things are, you know, almost directly responsible from the government. You're behind the frontier, you're landing on 9 right? Correct, yeah. Unless the winds have changed, but... yeah, 090 at 6. Yeah, we're landing 9 right. 9 right. Finally got my PC today, waiting for download to be done. Nice, very cool, man. Congrats. Very, very cool. What'd you end up going with, Red? Trippin', what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I have no clue who that is, Trippin'. Should I know who that is? Apologize if I should know and I don't know. Yeah, right, Davis? I got an i7 12700. Nice. Finally home from Somalia. New PC showing up Friday. Nice, Joey. Very cool. He's the president of Argentina. Oh, well. Yeah, makes sense that I would have no clue then. 4070 and 32 gigs of RAM. Very nice, man. Very, very nice. You should enjoy that for sure. That will be a nice build for years to come. He's a popular character. I've never heard of him. Now, that being said, I don't really follow politics of different countries all that much, to be honest. I can barely keep track with what's going on here nowadays. Fly-by-wire recommends you climb in vertical speed mode. Interesting. I didn't know that. Also, do not recommend Somalia as a vacation spot. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if you were there for work or something, but it doesn't seem like your number one destination, maybe. Especially with everything that's going on right now. Exactly, Davis. Honestly, it was really tame being in the U.S. for the presidential election. I thought it was going to be a lot crazier than it was, but I didn't notice anything. Other than like a couple Trump flags, you know, on people's cars and stuff, but... Oh, you're in the military. It was long 10 months? Jesus. You seen the juicy message from Flightbeam? I have not. What did they say? Trying to get Microsoft back up and running currently. Whew, probably got all kinds of updates, eh, Joey, if you've been gone for 10 months? Mirror in KIED chat. Nope, I didn't. It was chill here in Tampa too, just the usual. Lots of people holding up signs at the side of the road. So I didn't even see any of that. Like I said, just saw a few like flags flying around on the back of people's cars and stuff. But yeah. I still think California's not real, man. That place is... I don't even... I don't even know what to think of California. Fenix is not too happy currently. Oh. Definitely have to update it. Or are you talking about the Discord? Oh shit, let's read this. Here we go again, guys. BM Sim, AM World have been a fantastic marketing tool for Flightbeam. Every time they release a product, we double our sales. It's clear that they have some issues with us. I can take a guess why. I've known this for a while, but never thought it was relevant until now. On September 22nd, 2020, we banned a customer for sharing Flightbeam PDX to a piracy website. That user was none other than BM World, aka AlexSiu Unishkov, with an address in Russia. We have concrete evidence of this occurring, and we never make a total ban decision lightly. At the time, it was not shown who the individual even was. Since they got banned from Contrail, they were banned from all products on the network. I'm guessing that they didn't sit well with him because here we are. I have zero respect for this clown. Now you know why. I respect every other developer, even those who directly compete with us, but I do not respect the clowns from BM World AM Sim because I know that they are dishonest internet thieves who have a petty vendetta against Flightbeam. Just like their previous dumpster fire half-baked releases, this changes nothing for us. We continue what we do best, quality handcrafted scenery that our customers ask for. Jesus, this is going in on them. Well, there you go. Michael, huge no floaties to you, man. 6 months. Says, Cap, are you streaming? Can I join you? Oh, stretching. Yes, I was. I'm done now, though. Stretching is done. Huge no floaties to you, man. The app won't open when I download the Fenix planes. The screens are all blacked out. So, Joey, go to the Fenix website. You're going to have to re-download the installer. So when version 2 and like the 319 and all that came out, yeah. Tell us how you really feel. I mean, that was, yeah. Yeah, so Joey, go to the Fenix website, re-download the launcher. Make sure everything's closed, you're out of the sim, the launcher's not open, re-download it, it'll reinstall it. All your settings should be saved. You may have to remember your password and username, but other than that, everything should be functioning once you do that. All right, 36,000 feet. Looks like we're cruising for about 100-ish miles. Perf, 94 miles. There you go, I was close enough. I'm going to bump our cost index up. We'll go back to 35 now that we're at cruise, just because we do have traffic behind us. Give us a little bit of a better forward speed. Hey, Cap, we're going to be able to fly all the aircraft I have in 2020 and 2024. We should be, WASP. Maybe not right away, but we should be. Yes. Just curious, in Ontario, did you see a lot of Trudeau car stickers and flags? Like in Ontario, where I live? Yes. Yes, there's a lot of fuck Trudeaus. Yeah. Probably not as much as Alberta in the west, but yes, we do see a lot. Delta Ops, we're running on time. No issues there. Good. I'm at 35. We're also 15 miles apart. Should be good. Cool. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. It's rare we get the 9s into runway 9 into Atlanta. I feel like I'm always landing on the 27s. Looks like Atlanta is on. Oh, my YouTube crashed second time today. All right. Ooh, yeah, we got Atlanta Center, Approach, and Tower online. Nice. Did your tab page crash? Yes, it did. Is the Atlanta scenery any good? Not really. It's okay. If you can get it on a sale or something like that, I would say go for it. But other than that, not the best. That's for sure. Not the best. Hey, also got a new PC with a Ryzen 9 9550X3D and a 4090. Damn. Jesus, man. Where do you guys get this money for these computers? That's like a $5,000-$6,000 computer. That's a lot of money, man. Do you have any rudder sensitivities for the 5-hour 380? Nope. I keep all of my rudder sensitivities the same. I don't have different profiles for different airplanes. All of my rudders stay pretty much the exact same. Felt so hard to taxi with the 380. How did it go with you? I was fine, but I used a tiller axis, right? So I don't know. I'd ask the wife before I bought the new PC. Nice. We sell drugs in the corner. Nice. Got the 9800X3D coming soon? I think that's the one I'm going to be going for as well. Did a build with 4070 Super, 1TB M.2, 2TB hard drive, 64 gigs with an i7 14700. Nice. Very cool, Joey. That's a great PC, man. That'll last you for quite a while. It'll be good on that one for a while. Especially with the new sim coming out and all the new optimizations and done. I shouldn't have any issues, man. Where to buy the tiller axis? I just use my Thrustmaster TCA Airbus. I just use the twist axis. So instead of the twist axis being bound to the rudders, it's only bound to the nose wheel. 9800X3D looks like the processor to beat right now. 17% gains over the 7800X3D in 2020. Yep. Definitely is, man. Because I don't think Intel, I don't think their new chips are anything special, to be honest with you. I was reading because they're new on that, they're on the new architecture, that it's probably going to be at least another generation or two before the Intel chips are meeting the quality. So, any plans for designated tiller hardware? I'm waiting for Thrustmaster to put one out, dude. I believe that they have one in development, but I don't know. But the new Intel chips are DOA. Yeah, I was reading it was like Tom's Hardware or something like that, and they were just saying that it's gonna take a couple iterations for the chip to do what people want it to do. I'll wait and see how my 5900X is running for 2024. Yeah, nothing wrong with that either, man. Top cards will probably get you through the next 2 flight sims, then start all over again. I mean, yeah, I always feel like if you're, you know, unless like you're going to be using a program and like the program doesn't really get updated and you use that for 10 years, then you're fine. But the way that everything, you know, these simulators every 4 years, new tech's coming out and new stuff is going, yeah, I would say that it's probably, you're probably looking at a new build every 4 to 6 years. You know, that's probably the safe bet. I'm trying to think when I built this PC. I think this PC is about 4 years old now. I built this in the heart of COVID. I think it was 2020 or 2021. I built this PC. So, yeah. And now what sucks is I built this PC and about 2 months later, all the new Intel chips came out. The 11900K, which was a huge advancement on the 10900K. So I kind of got screwed over a little bit. Not screwed over, but I should have just waited like that extra 2 months, waited for all the new chips to come out, and then built a new PC. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, dude, it's like, you know, computer components now are like cell phones, right? It's every year something's coming out that's drastically changing the architecture or how the program runs, or, you know, CUDA cores and all the VRAM and new memories coming out and all these other things, right? So it's one of those things. You'll be jumping to a monitor? Yeah, I'll be bumping up to 1440p 100%. Yeah, 100%. I'll also be streaming in 1440p, so we'll take that next level. Yep. We will. Exactly, wait long enough for new parts, and a year later you'll be out of date anyways. Correct. Yep. Yep, that's the way she goes with these computer components, man. That is the way she goes. All right, we are about 43 miles from top of descent. Aircraft's yelling at us, so let's start throwing in some data here. We'll get the updated weather into Atlanta. Winds are still 090 at 6, 3003, 090 at 6. 3003. Good. Temperature is showing 24 degrees. That's beautiful, actually. Pretty much what it was like in California while we were there. We're planning 9 right. We do have full ETC on, so that may change, but we're planning 9 right, which is going to give us 1226 on the barrow minimums. We'll throw that in there. There's Atlanta Center contacting us, 3297. So we'll give them a ring. 132975. All right. Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Delta 1099, flight level 360.
Delta 1099 Atlanta Center, clear at Gandalf, maintain Mach point 80 or greater.
Gandalf 80 or greater, United, that's right, Delta 1099. All right, direct Gandalf. All right, Delta, and he wants us at Mach 80. I don't know if I can bump that up. Will it even let me do that with like a constant X of 100?
Direct Gandalf.
Nope. We'll go 35 and we'll just manually select it. So we'll pull it and we'll go 80. All right. There we go, and we're showing top of descent in 20 miles, so we'll see what he gives us. I'm sure we'll have something crazy through the transition. I feel like the Fenix is a lot heavier after you update, a lot more realistic with the winds. Yeah. United is embedded in your brain, you got it. Exactly. Been flying as United for quite a while. Even before the event, right? We did some 777 practice flights and stuff like that, and that was the same thing, we were using United, so... Freddie, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Keep thinking it's Monday, but it's Tuesday. $14 miles. We'll see what he gives us. 321 feels heavy. Post-patch climb rate is noticeably worse.
Delta 1121, maintain 300 knots. Contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
Alright, maintain 300 knots and over to approach of the day, Delta 1121.
Yep.
The climb performance on the buses is never good.
Atlanta altimeter 3003.
He's given Gandalf for 10.
Cross Gandalf 10,000.
Gandalf 12.
Sun Country 1058, cross Gandalf at 10,000, Atlanta altimeter 3003.
3003, cross Gandalf.
Is there a speed restriction going in? 250 above.
1099, descend to maintain, fly level 240 on the transition, maintain 310 knots or greater.
We'll descend 240 in transition, 310 or greater, Delta 1099. All right, 240. We are 6 miles. We can just descend now. We'll descend now, and then he wants us 300 or greater, which is good. We're doing Mach 7.9 and 312, so we'll keep that in there. There goes the descent. Beautiful. We'll have a nice little stretch here, chat, before we start down. Climb rate is better. Keep in mind not to overstress the aircraft. You can load the aircraft with the MTOW easily with 230 packs. Yes. Yeah, I never really go full passenger count, to be honest with you, Harry. I usually aim like around the 200s. I think we have 207 on this one. Mass and balance, yeah, 207. But yes, it is very easy, like you said, to do that. How's the Sharklets? I mean, they're nice to look at, dude. I don't know. I feel that people were just, like, people just wanted to fly with Sharklets. I haven't noticed any difference, Mav, other than, like, my wing views. My wing views look different. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks, everybody already has. Any plans to go back to the MD-11? Yes. I don't know when, but yes. It's received quite a few updates since the last time I've flown it. I would like to fly it again. We'll see. Visually, the Sharklets are way better, but yeah, the same plane. Exactly. Exactly. It's nice to be able to have the realism and to be able to fly aircraft that actually have the Sharklets. I understand that. But I think, again, the community just made a little bit too much noise about not having them and people getting upset that they're still not here and yada, 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 yada. In my opinion, it makes no difference on how the aircraft flies. It still flies, you know. Have they added the Pratt & Whitney engines to the MD-11? It's a great question. I do not know. I don't know, man. Yeah, Fuber, I don't think we were going to get it in for at least a couple weeks. So yeah, we'll probably wait for that update. All right, seatbelt signs can go back on. We have started our descent now. We are back onto profile. Looks like we're coming up through 30,000 feet. Is it just me, or does the descent rate seem to be a little bit excessive lately? Like, this is wanting me to do like 4,000 feet per minute. Like, I got to put ground spoilers out. Watch what this does. It did this on our flight into Tampa as well. I don't know if it's just... I don't know if it's the initial descent, but that seems to be pretty damn excessive. Now, that's not our actual descent rate. It's going to... You know, we'll get back up on a profile, but... Joshua, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Was listening to V1 talk about the Sharks. Even a real pilot, unless you have a lot of experience, you can't really tell the handling characteristics. Yeah,
Howdy,
exactly.
Captain. I heard there's some bomb Boston chowder on board today. Good to see you back, kind sir. Hope all is well.
Diamond Mike, thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you for the continued support. Appreciate it, man.
Level 240, transition 310 knots or greater.
Yes, the new engine upgrade.
300 knots or greater for Frontier 2723.
310 knots or greater if you could, please.
310 or greater, Frontier 2723.
Thanks. Delta 1099, cross Gandalf at 10,000, altimeter 3003. Maintain 300 knots.
Alright, Gandalf for 10, 3003, and we'll maintain 3 greater than 300. Delta 1099. Alright, Gandalf 10,000 is the restriction. So we'll go 10,000. Good. Insert. Good. Might get a little bit heavy on the descent rate. We'll get some ground spoilers out for now. Just to get us back up on profile. Mike, thank you again for the support, my man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I agree, Ken. I don't even think you'd have any really noticeable differences, you know, to be fair. Do like now that I can fly LAX to JFK without payload and fueling issues, since we have the high MTOW and with better fuel economy, which actually saves around 400 kilograms of fuel used. There you go. There you go. All right, 10,000. Keep that descent going. We're going to go auto brake low once again. And we're looking to park up at the Alpha gates, I think they are. We'll zoom in on Atlanta. Yeah, the Alpha gates. We started off at Alpha 15, I think. That's probably where we want to go back into. So we're going to be landing on 9 right. I would assume we're getting 9 right. They may switch us over to 9 left, but I think we're getting 9 right. Which means that we'll probably vacate on November 10. Somewhere around there. Maybe November 6, most likely November 10. Getting a little bit wobbly out there. Ooh. All right, there we go. Back on track. Looking good. 3003 is the altimeter. I've been so much while away in college from the Fenix 319 to the Max to the 380, soon to the 2024. I'm itching to get back. Hey, man. It's an incredible time to be in it. Hey, Cap, what are your real cat turb settings? I bought it. My autopilot disconnects with the wind changes dramatically. This is pretty much the profile that I use for all of my airplanes. So cloud turbulence, 150, 65, 65, 200, 0 on the sounds. And yeah.
Delta 1099, fly heading 020 and maintain 300 knots.
Heading 020 and 300 knots, Delta 1099. All right, 020, 300 knots, good.
Frontier 2723, flighting 010, just to maintain 10,000, altimeter 3003.
3003, descend to maintain 10,000.
Do you see the FS Labs 321? I did, yeah. Depending on what aircraft you're flying, Max, you may have to change some of those settings. I'm going to go open descent, 10,000. And 3003 on the altimeter. Good. We've got our barrel minimum set. We've got everything in here as well. So everything is good there. What the hell is this page? There we go.
Delta 1099, contact approach 133.47, we'll see.
3347. Then approach, hello, Delta 1099, heading 020, descending 10,000.
1099, on approach, hello, runway 9 right, information alpha current.
9 right, Alpha, thanks. 1099.
Delta 1525, descend to maintain 5,000.
On some Victor Vectors, I'm assuming there's either a faster airplane that's going to go around us, or there was somebody in front of us and we're getting vectored around. I'm not quite sure. Flying the Phoenix, but I had a couple of times, just wiped out the autopilot. Yeah, you can have the settings just a little bit too high. Like some airplanes, you got to bump them down. The innie builds react really well with the real cat turbs, so you have to actually bring some of those numbers down.
Fly the runway heading, runway 3 right, for takeoff.
Runway heading clear for takeoff on the 3092.
Delta 1121, heading 060 to a localizer.
Heading 060 to a localizer, Delta 1121.
Plan our approach frontier flight 2723 at a flight level 208 for 10,000, 300 knots. Frontier flight 2723, Atlanta approach, hello, runway 9 right, Alpha's current line altimeter is 3003. 3003, we have Alpha Frontier flight 2723. Land approach, American 2726 is at 4,000.
Coming up through 11,000 feet. I'm going to pause the music here, chat. Things are going to get busy real quick. Going to get some Victor Vectors and...
Walker 392 departure, low, your radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000, turn left heading 27.
Tower is on 19.1, we'll get that preset. 19.1 is good. Pre-selected.
Walker 392
coming up on 10,000 now.
Turn left heading 270, maintain 3,000.
2703.
I'm going to keep my speed at 300 until advised. Or descending below 10,000 feet. Sim sounds up here a little bit.
392, climb and maintain 5,000, turn left heading 180.
5,180, Walker 3092.
Delta 1525, set to maintain 3,000, reduce speed to 210. 3,000, 210, Sun Country 1058, set to maintain 3,000, actually no, maintain 5,000, reduce speed to 210.
Well, there's a Sun Country coming in.
Alright, maintain 5,000, speed 210, Sun Country 1058. Delta 1099, reduce speed to 250 knots, then descend to maintain 8,000.
250 knots, then maintain, descend maintain 8,000. Delta 1099.
Delta 1121, descend to maintain
250 first, we can just go
3,000, report Delta 1121.
Delta 1121,
open descent,
approach from 8 left, maintain 100
and the aircraft will not descend until we get her down to 250. Matt, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Your headphones, are they the DT770 Pros? Yes, the 80 ohms.
Aruba 96 Lima, heavy Atlanta departure, you're at contact.
Alright, 10,000 feet, landing lights are on.
Yeah, I'm 1
Ding the cabin.
Delta 1120, you a brickyard again there?
Say again?
You fly for the brick?
I do.
I used to fly for them. Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh, yep, I've done that before.
Yep.
Yeah, I was Newark based.
Thank you, Ahmed.
Oh, man.
We're on the final phase here through 10,000 feet.
Do you say you fly for Republic?
I do.
Do you know Alex Sessions?
I do.
That's my stepson.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What a small world we got going on here, boys.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I'm in Cincinnati. I was actually just living down in Gallenberg. It's a beautiful area. Sun Country 1058, the set to maintain 3,000.
That is pretty crazy how that just happened.
3,000, Sun Country 1058. Frontier flight 2723, reduce speed to 250 knots, then the set to maintain 8,000. 250, then 10,000 for Frontier flight 2723. Then down to 8,000. 8,000, Frontier 2723. Clock 3092,
Skywise, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. You're doing well, man.
6,200,
Having a great day. Had a beautiful arrival into Tampa.
Delta 1525, reduce speed to 180.
And now we're coming back here into Atlanta.
Delta 1121, call tower now, 921, take care, man.
Over the town, 921, take care. Delta 1121.
Sir.
They changed the font on the PFD? I don't know.
Delta 1525, Leonard Airport.
Good question.
4 o'clock in 10 miles, port set. Delta 1525, roger, for the big approach, runway 9 right. Visual 9 right, go 45. Sun Country 1058, call the traffic here, 1 o'clock at 5, 3,000, a 737.
Oliver, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
3 o'clock at 15.
Welcome back.
Alright, looking for the traffic in the airport, Sun Country 1058. Roger, thanks, Sun Country 1058, roger, turn 10 degrees right.
Been flying the 380, perhaps I forgot how the 320 was. Maybe. Yeah.
Sun Country 1058, reduce speed to 180. Reduce speed 180, Sun Country 1058. Delta 1099, descend to maintain 5,000.
5,000, Delta 1099.
Approach American 2726, I'm at 14,000. 2726.
Alright, open descent down to 5.
Take care. See ya.
I wonder if they're just going to get us in on this heading. Probably will. Down to like 3,000.
1525, call tower.
Before Bernie.
Take care. Liner approach, Sun Country 1050 is traffic and field.
Hey, Cap, you ever done any Sun Country? I have, yeah. Cap, dumb question. Do you hear yourself on the headphones? I find it tough to talk to Vatson with headphones because I can't hear myself. Yes, I do. I have a monitoring system. I have an XLR microphone that goes through an amp and then goes through a mixer. So yes, I can hear myself. So I know when I'm speaking too loud. I know when I'm speaking too soft. Yeah. Are you going to pick up the new IED? No. I have Flight Beam. I already have Flight Beam, Dulles. I definitely don't need BM Sim AM World.
Aruba 96 Lima, heavy contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
Yeah, it's man. I remember the days when I didn't have in-ear monitoring, and it was it's very difficult. It's such an advantage to be able to hear yourself, to be able to hear how loud you are, or how soft you are speaking.
Welcome 3092, clock maintain 8,000.
8,000, 3092.
Flight Sim Life, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, Matt.
Delta 1099, just going to maintain 5,000, then we're just speed of 210.
5,000, then speed 210, Delta 1099. 5,000, once we reach 5,000, he wants speed 210. How was World Flight? It was fantastic. Yeah, fantastic, man.
23.
Going to activate the approach mode now. Good. A little bit bumpy out there again. ACAP finally investing in some Thrustmaster goodies. How do you get good rudder pedal usage without having the seat move around? It depends if you're using, depends if you're on carpet or if you're on hardwood. I have mine. I have two little strips of tape at the back and at the front that prevent it from moving and prevent it from, you also, man, very gentle. You don't need to be like, you know, it's not like you're in a racing car or something. Just be super gentle with the controls, man. Super gentle, and you'll be good. And approach this from Delta 10 area was 5,000, not 3,000.
Delta 10, I'm not sorry about that. Instead of maintain 3,000, not 3,000, we'll just speed of 180.
All right, 3,000, one at 3,000, we'll do speed 180. Delta 10 area. That makes a little bit more sense. Flaps are coming out. I was confused why we were so high for a second. I was like, 5,000 and we're getting close to the approach. Definitely need to be down to 3,000 here. You might even have to take us through the approach because I don't think we're going to be on the glide path. Might be.
Walker 3092, climb and maintain 14,000.
I'm going to get one little notch of ground spoiler out.
14,000, Walker 3092.
Kind of dragging the move to the new sim. Will you be moving 2024 right away? Yep. I mean, not everything, Mike. I'm going to be using both sims, man. Yeah.
Austria 96, Lima, you on frequency still?
I guess he's blowing us through the localizer here, chat, because we didn't get that turn. We got it.
Alright, roger. For the visual approach, runway 9 right. I just don't want to turn you too early.
Good visual approach 9 right, United. Sorry, Delta 10 9. Alright, autopilot's coming out here, friends. Oh, you're good, man. Don't worry. Alright, let's go ground spoiler in.
19-1, take care.
19-1, thanks for teasing, man. Alright, we're on a visual approach, so everything's fine. We're just going to monitor our descent rates and stuff like that. I'm going to go I'm going to go flaps there. I'm going to go gear down.
Left at Sierra.
Good. And we're on the visual. Nothing wrong. I'll throw over the joystick cam a little bit earlier than what we wanted to, but that's cool. We like flying visual approaches, right, chat? Yeah, we do, baby. All right, let's go flaps 3. Tower, Delta 1099, visual 9 right.
Delta 1099, land tower, good afternoon, runway 9 right, clear to land.
9 right, clear to land, Delta 1099. 160, flaps full.
1121, change of plans, hold short runway 8
Make
right,
sure ground spoilers are armed. We get the rest of our lights on. Beautiful. Looking good, friends.
Delta 423, RNF Herschel, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
RNF Herschel, 8 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 423.
We're clear to land, so we're going to get our sounds here up. Right there is a perfect example of why you always have to be ready to fly the airplane, chat. If I kind of like fumbled around with autopilot there and tried to get myself back on track onto the ILS, I'm sure it would have gone south real quick. So being able to take control of the aircraft, fly a visual approach is perfect. All right, let's get our replay going. Record, good. All right, ECAM is no blue, landing checklist complete. Cleared to land. Looking good, chat. Last thing that we need here is just going to get this open. Planning to vacate probably November 10. It's probably the best vacate for us.
Delta, taxi via Foxtrot.
Alright, cross 8 right on Delta, taxi via Foxtrot, Delta 121, see ya.
Delta 1525, Lima or Mike, your choice is the gate. You're welcome.
Slight little crosswind. It's gusting. It was 4 knots. Now it's 11 knots. It's supposed to be blowing right down the runway, but...
Number 78 Golf, runway 9 left, taxi via Mike.
9 left, taxi via Mike. Runway 75.
Brake to vacate. Yeah, no, not in this thing. I wonder if Airbus ever plans to like implement that into like all of its aircraft. Pretty cool.
Okay, I caught none of that. Stand by, I'm a little busy right now. Texas 1058, turn right on Sierra, cross runway 9 left.
4.
Turn right on Sierra, cross 9 left, for 1058. Delta 1525, and it's a little ridiculous, but if you're going all the way down that way, give way to Cessna at ramp 1.
100 above. 200.
78 Golf, we could start taxiing out. We've got a couple aircraft going that way.
Minimum.
Continue.
100.
At a tower, frontier 2723, visual 9 right.
50. 40.
23 land at a tower, good afternoon, runway 9 right, clear to land. 9 right, clear to land, frontier 2723.
Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. That was golden, chat. My goodness. Decel.
1058 on the ramp fine. 1058 right on Mike's fine. Right on Mike's 5.
70 knots. Reverser stowed. Manual braking.
Delta 1099, turn left enable and join November.
Left enable, join November. Delta 9. Alrighty, friends. Welcome down to Atlanta. Absolute grease. We got the recording on that as well. Man, that felt so good, chat.
Yes, sir. Contact partner.
That felt so good. Now, he didn't tell me what to do on November. I guess we're just going to hold it Delta. Do you say left on November, right on November? I didn't hear. Ground spoilers and flaps going clean. Cleaner on up. Landing lights going off. Runway turnoffs going off. Nose light to taxi. Wing lights off. Strobe lights off. EP master start switch goes on.
Delta 1099 and cross 9 left at Delta taxi via Lima or Mike, your choice.
Alright, we'll cross 9 left at Delta and Lima to the ramp. Delta 1099, thanks for ATC, man.
Hey, thanks for flying in. I watch your stream every once in a while. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks, appreciate you, man. Alright, cool. Big up to the Atlanta ATC. He said we could take Lima or Mike. We're going to go Lima because we're going up here into the Alpha gates. We're looking for Alpha 15. Get GSX rocking. Alpha 15. Good. No. And Delta. Good. Cool. Stop the clocks. 1 hour and 5 minutes. So it only took us 1 extra minute. Probably because of those vectors, to be honest with you.
Flight
Those nice vectors were good. We like them.
Left one able to join November, frontier 2723. Number 78 Golf, did you want your approach?
I thought that was a really good
right,
approach too, chat. Kind of checked the flare and cut the power, and it was, damn. That was a good one. We'll stop the recording. We'll be able to watch that one again. That felt really good. hand flown in from about 3,500 feet on a visual approach. You plan to do a flight to Istanbul? We've been to Istanbul a bunch. I don't have anything planned in the near future that I'm aware of, but I don't really plan too far than a week in advance. So, yeah, it's not to say that we won't do it. I just don't have anything planned. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're looking for 300 likes. We could do that. That would be absolutely incredible. Thank you, everybody, for all the support today. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I know it's an off day. I usually don't stream on Tuesdays, but I wanted to get back a stream. It's been a while since we've been here streaming, so appreciate it, man. Andy, what's up? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was definitely one of our better landings in a while. The entire approach just felt fantastic. Fantastic, friends. All right, let's split the APU. Dan got here late. Hope the landings were smooth. They were. Pretty happy with both landings today, man, to be honest with you. Landing into Tampa was a little bit spicy. We had a 10-knot crosswind, and the arrival here into Atlanta was supreme butter. We're going to watch the replay here in a minute, but very happy with today's flights. Feels good to be back in the bus after flying the 777 all week down in World Flight. Always feels good. Oh, little Cessna doing a go-around. Whee! Doing some pattern work, maybe. All right, and this is our next entry here. We're going to go on the west side, so the second entry. And then we're looking for stand 1-5, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Alpha 15. Ahmed, thank you very much for the gifted membership, my friend. Appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Appreciate the support. And Al, if you're around to claim your prize, congratulations becoming a member here for the channel. Appreciate it, man. Alright, and we said Alpha 15 was going to be the second last from the little terminal there. EPU is on and available. Bleeds are on. We'll get the nose light off here as well. Good. Yeah, pretty decent performance at this airport, though. Usually quite a few airplanes on the ground as well. There's our gate right there, Alpha 15. We need it in Atlanta, yeah. I would, you know what I would love, man? A flight beam Atlanta. I think they would do an incredible job. Especially with like all their other stuff. Flight beam Atlanta would be, that would be beautiful.
Golf, you have my frequency. 978 Golf on departure at a contact 3,000 feet. Safe approach request. Okay, well, do you want a visual approach? You want the ILS? ARNA? What do you want? Golf, Roger, maintain 3,000 feet.
All right, park brake is on. Upstairs, bleeds are on, good. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Beacon light comes off. Seatbelt signs go off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Atlanta. Beauty. Cap, you do this stuff very good in my opinion. Thank you, actually. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for the kind words as well, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go, friends. Beautiful. What a great day of flying. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did. Get you a nice little view here of the thank yous. And there we go. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous, my friends. I would say that that was a successful day of flying. Would you all agree? I think we all agree on that one, right, chat? That was a great day of flying. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. Thoroughly enjoyed it, my amigos. Now, we've got a beautiful replay to watch. So we'll get to that. We'll go ahead and disconnect from the good old VATSIM. We'll go ahead and close that guy. Landing rate on that one was 111 at 102G with a slight quartering crosswind at 7 knots. But very happy with that one. I feel like that was, like I said, probably one of our better landings we've had in a while in this aircraft. So very happy with that. Cool. Let's come down here. We'll dismiss that. Let me go to GSX. We're going to restart the Kutal script. We're going to go to panel states. We're going to go to ready, and we're going to activate that. Good. We're going to put our flaps all the way down full for replay purposes. Landing lights, runway turnoff, strobe lights, wing lights, beacon lights, all those lights are going to go on. Good. We will then go ahead and just make sure our flaps are full. We'll wait for that. We've got to go close the doors, chat. Almost forgot about that. Ground services, make sure all the doors are closed for our replay. Good. And let's go ahead and hold our brakes. Remove the park brake. Good. And then we'll go ahead and get our replay tab going. Let's go ahead and hit the replay button. Good. Bring those sounds down here just a little bit. Good. We'll pause that. We'll bring this in. We don't need to watch it from all the way about there. We can watch it from right about there. Should be good. We'll trim that. We'll start here. Yes. Resume replay. Cool. Let's have a look-see at this incredible butter, friends, shall we? Get a nice little in focus here for you. Look at that, dude. That is gorgeous, chat. Maybe I have to take a little screenshot of that right there. Absolutely beautiful. Mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you all so much for the continued support. Feels great to be back in my home sim after just an incredible feat that we did over in at World Flight this year. Again, thank you everybody who supported and helped with their donations and the raffles and everything. It's an incredible feeling to be able to raise money for less fortunate kids and families going through stuff that really no kid should go through, you know. So appreciate everybody. Look at this landing coming in here. There's the 1,000 footers, slightly little bit floaty, but my goodness, chat, what a beautiful landing. Holy, that one was as good as they get, my friends. I don't think I can do much better than that right now. That was that one felt real good, man. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value but donates with your time, your effort, being here in streams, I want to thank you guys just as much, man. Thank you everybody for the continued support that you show this channel and myself. So it's I'm incredibly grateful for everything. You guys are the best. Next live stream for me is going to be on Thursday. We've got Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening live streams. So if you can tune in, please do tune in. Thursday afternoon is going to be a good one. I think we're going to be back in the A321. We may be in the A320. I'm not sure yet. Have not decided. But regardless, we will be doing some more Airbus on Thursday. Probably Airbus for the rest of the week as we get prepped for next week's release of Microsoft 2024, which is going to be absolutely incredible. Guys, enjoy the replays. Appreciate y'all being here. Have yourselves a great Tuesday evening. Have yourselves a great Wednesday. And I look forward to seeing you guys all on Thursday. Happy landings, my friends. See